Oh, what's going on, homos? How are we today? Tonight's an interesting stream. This is something I said I wanted to do quite a little bit ago, if you will recall. uh, I'm in a hotel room at the moment, so the way that this is gonna go, connection-wise, I'm hoping is gonna be good. I'm using my phone's mobile hotspot right now, and because I don't know what the fuck is going on with OBS, but I'm gonna have to have my phone on the side for live chat. Holy smokes, a Bearman stream on a night I'm not working. Welcome, James the One, how are you? I'm in a bit more of a relaxed state at the moment, because tonight we're just going to be reading 3 chapters of a book. We're going to relax. I have a plastic bottle filled with vodka next to me. It's going to be nice. I have a physical copy of the book, and I have the digital copy on screen. I'm gonna move along with the pages and stuff. I'd like everyone to keep in mind stream lagging. Thank you for letting me know. That last time I read about 5 paragraphs of this book. It was I don't even remember what stream it was. But I was being called a dyslexic fuck, and I'd like to let everyone know that it is not that I am a dyslexic twat. But there are certain sentences in this book that just they're not. I'm gonna pull up my phone next to me just so I have the live chat, because OBS sucks. So give me one moment here. As you may know, also, I'll sip to that actually. Bill Day. I emailed him on my birthday and I said, Bill, it's my birthday. And I ordered your book, and I can't wait to read your book. And he said, sounds more like my birthday. Let me know how you enjoy the book. So I'm thinking if we do finish this at some point, perhaps I'll let him know what we think of the book. But the way we'll do this tonight, I think, is I wanted to get one of those ASMR like ear mics also. That didn't work out. Those are fucking expensive as shit. We're gonna read a chapter. We're going to summarize it, tell everyone what we think, and then we'll move on to the next chapter. I figure we'll probably do I want to do maybe 3 chapters tonight. I think that's like 28 pages. So let's just, have a relaxing time. We're going to read Bill Day's Great Again. For those of you unaware of Bill Day's Great Again, what a fantastic read this is going to be. I'm going to read the back because I can't pull up the back real quick. Let me just get something right for the stream. Give me 1 second. The world we live in, huh? Streaming from a hotel room. Thank you for spamming in chat. It's very lovely. Okay. This is a quote from Danny Ray. I don't know who the fuck that is, but it's quoted as a beta reader. I love this book so much. I can't even express in words the heart and humanity in this book. I could rant on all day about it. This is the description featured on the back of the book. Just because Jack O'Malley is a bigoted, hateful, and angry older man doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Just because he's a Klansman and attends several cross burnings doesn't mean he's a piece of shit. He just needs to have his eyes open to the better side of himself. And who better for the job than Sofia Rivera, a 16-year-old undocumented immigrant from El Salvador with a bad case of, in quotes, failure to assimilate. From the sparks of their unexpected crossing, Jack and Sophia are propelled on a funny and touching journey that redefines what it means to be, in quotes, great again. Use hotel Wi-Fi. I consider that. You gotta fucking pay for it, and fuck that. I'm not paying for hotel Wi-Fi. Is the stream lag superior? Is it of note? We're drinking tonight. I have a plastic bottle filled with vodka. How is the stream connection, by the way? I don't... If it's, like, ridiculous, we'll do this another time. But I figure I'll try this. I originally wanted to, do it, like, a 5-minute test stream to see if the connection would be of decent. But if this connection is, like, consistently piss, because I'm using my mobile hotspot, I can just postpone this another day. I just figure I'll do this now because I'm bored and it's just about 10 o'clock. Tell me how the connection is. It was a bit it was choppy, but now it's fine. It buffered a bit, seems fine at the moment. I'm breaking out the dog shit for this one. Thank you. If it gets too ridiculous and laggy, we'll see. We'll get through one chapter and see what it's like. I'm gonna move my phone to a place where maybe it'll get a better connection. But let's see. Why don't we start the book? I'll pull it up here for you guys. All right. Everyone, open your pages. Great again, Bill Day. I remember seeing this. This is where he reassures the public that he doesn't use AI for the writing, I think. Yeah. This book is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents are the product of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events, locales, or persons living or dead is coincidental. Copyright 2024 by Bill Day. All rights reserved. The scanning, uploading, and distribution of this book without permission is a theft of the author's intellectual property. If you like permission to use material from the book, or then other than for review purposes, please contact me, BillDay@gmail.com. Let me know your support. Blah blah blah. All right. Jack Off in a Hole, Chapter 1. Everybody's gangster until they run out of money, Fitzy says with a wry Irish smile from behind his desk. What was the thing that I didn't even remember? We just read the thing on the back. The main characters are Jack O'Malley, who is a bigoted, hateful, and angry older man, and then Sofia Rivera. So, from what I remember from reading, also on Amazon, the description was that it was like that the guy wanted he almost died or some shit. Like he broke his back, right? And SWAT team on their way as we speak. And I think he needed someone to clean his roof. So he got like an undocumented immigrant to clean his roof, who he was pissed about because she's woke, or she's an immigrant from El Salvador, and he's MAGA and she's woke, and they like butt heads over that. That's what I'm pretty sure from what if I'm remembering correctly from the Amazon description of this book. From the client seat, Jack O'Malley stares back at him with anger. What the hell does that mean? Fitzy realizes his mistake. For a moment, he forgot who he was talking to. Even when Jack was the Irish Bulldog on the wrestling team in high school, he didn't have much cool. He was a straight arrow who worked as a lifeguard in the summer and shoveled snow in the winter. Unlike most other kids back then, Jack was more attracted to military programs like ROTC than growing his hair and starting a band. And when it came to appreciating slang, he had a blind spot the size of the Empire State Building. Bill is a New Jerseyan. I do believe we've canonized that. I think we've said it. Oh, I don't even remember what stream. I think the first stream we talked about Bill was the Mario 64 drunk speedrun stream, by the way. And it was canonicized. What's the word I'm looking for? We confirmed that Bill is of residence in New Jersey because he was looking for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? He drove to the location, which was in New Jersey, and from what I understand, there's some New Jersey in this book. It might even take place in New Jersey. I don't know for sure, but we're gonna find out. Jack is still Jack. 20 years in the Marines couldn't change that. Let me have more vodka, by the way. There's something like somber as shit about this right now. Drinking in a hotel room, reading Bill Day's Great Again. It's just an expression my kids use, Fitzy smiles. The point I'm trying to make is that this accident has put you in a place where you have to make some serious changes. Jack looks around his office. The high-end furnishings, expensive artwork, and personal photos from exotic fishing trips make clear his money man has make clear his money man has done well, maybe too well. I had a funky beverage yesterday. I posted on Reddit. For those of you in the Bearman subreddit, exciting shit going on there. I had I don't even remember what it was called, but there was vermouth in it, and it was yummy, fucking delicious. And I was eating bread, and I posted it on Reddit. Fitzy smiles like an old friend. Good one. I have to give them voices also. What are the characters so far? We have Jack O'Malley and Fitzy. Who the fuck is Fitzy? Have they explained who Fitzy is? I just realized that this is the Bill's channel book. Yes, what do you think? You think I was just reading a random book? This is Bill's book. This is woke bisexual Bill's very own book. If we sell that and you find a nice comfy condo somewhere, you can come out with an affordable place to live and a bag of cash. You could even keep your boat. Jack doesn't like the sound of that. On my phone where I have the live chat, I just got a pop-up. The chat was just interrupted because I got a Google Gemini ad. That's very good. I've been for those of you who've been following along with my escapades on X, the Everything app, I've continued harassing Google, and also I have something of note to share. Fucking Rufus has been like getting back into the AI video generation shit. Have you guys seen this? Rufus has been posting videos of himself AI-ified. What's the Google AI model he uses? It's not Gemini, it's not Evo. There's like a new Google AI model, and he's been using it a lot to post videos of himself. I'm tempted to check them out again. People have been tagging me on them. Jack doesn't like the sound of that. What do you say we just hold on tight till I get back to work? Fitzy moans with frustration. Jack, come on. See, okay, here. This is what I was talking about. Fuck. Right here, do you see? See? I specifically stated this. Thank you for the $4.99 Luma's taken. Hey, Bobby, notice you think you have fans. We're laughing at you, not with you. Just wanted to clear that up. Please end stream, you disappointment. Thank you very much for the $5. You have to wonder, because Bill must have read over this himself before he published it. I can't imagine that he had an editor. I don't imagine that was something Bill would have done. Fitzy groans with frustration. Jack, come on. You know that this isn't happening. They eliminated your position. I already got like fucking throat burn from this vodka. I'll have some more. I'll drink to that. And who else is going to hire you at your age? Unless you want to be a school crossing guard. What a fucking asshole. Jack shakes his head. Bastards. I brought in over $500 million worth of business. And this, what company is this that he's working for? And the second I'm a liability, knife right in my back. Yeah, I know, Fitzy says softly. But your old job isn't going to fix what you've got going on here. You've been living beyond your means for a long time. And well, the chickens have finally come home to roost. A big pharma. It's time to move on. Now look, you're living in a 4-bedroom house by yourself. 4 bedrooms and a guest house? Jack responds sharply. Fitzy moves on to his next point. Camille remarried long ago. Camille is the daughter, I'm going to assume. As the reader, we can fill in these gaps, so she isn't coming back. She remarried? Oh, Camille is probably his ex-wife, right? Gaming Corner 2. Is it bad that I submitted something to Bill's channel back in the day when I was like 7? Unironically, I'm pretty sure I did as well. I must have submitted something to Bill. I'm almost positive. Is the wife doof? It's the wife. Well, they didn't state that yet. Don't call me a doofus. Ethan Brown. It's the wife doofus. Camille remarried long ago, so she isn't coming back. When was the last time you talked to your daughter? Last Christmas. You sure that wasn't Christmas 2 years ago? Jack looks at the floor. Maybe. Fitzy suddenly feels like he's getting through to Jack. At this point, I think it would be safe to say you don't need the space. And if you want to know the truth, two just Irish guys talking about selling a guy's house. The place is starting to look like it's seen better days. But on the other hand, the market is up right now. So take the money and run. Jack looks at the floor. It's hard to imagine leaving his home. How did it come to this? Frickin' illegals, he murders. Frickin'... I like the apostrophe work there. Freaking illegals. Fitzy frowns. Here comes the blame game. This is where the MAGA comes out. I think the next chapter is supposed to counteract this with the woke. I submitted something Minecraft related. I don't know what I submitted, but it was something like of note. It was like something to do with like Loch Ness Monster, I think. I remember when Bill's channel had an unironic giveaway for a piece of shit Justin Bieber toothbrush. That's all I remember from that channel. Thank you, John number 2. Can someone remind me, there was Bill like started to affiliate with a smaller channel. I have to start leaving my mouse cursor where I just left off, because I go off on a tangent and then I look back and I got no clue what the fuck's going on. The book is too woke. Bill like affiliated with a channel, I think that it was called Be Amazed. And the profile picture for the channel was a really shocked emoji. Does anyone remember that? Wasn't he affiliated with Mermaid or something? Oh my god, you're right. He swam with mermaids. He went on vacation somewhere and he swam with mermaids. I was the smaller channel. I googled for 5 seconds what the actual fuck is this book. This is Bill Day's book. Great again. Bill of Bill's channel. Woke bisexual Bill. Fitzy frowns. Here comes the blame game. Yeah, I know what you mean. But they didn't make you get up on your roof and try to clean the gutters yourself. That was a mistake. So there you go. There's the line that explains what's going on here. So, fucking, what's his name? What's the main character? I already forget. Jack? So Jack MAGA goes up on the roof, slips and falls like a dick, and breaks something. We don't know what he broke yet. We don't know what the injury is yet. When I was in high school, this is an unrelated thing. We're gonna continue reading. I had this auto teacher, and he used to work for an airline. And one day he fell off something. He fell like 20 feet, and he went back first onto one of those concrete like dividers. And he just fucking snapped his back and broke his back. So he's like on painkillers for the rest of his life. He ended up becoming an auto teacher at my high school. But every class we'd go to, he would be fucking goofed off his rocker because he'd be he's popping painkillers like every fucking day. And one day we were talking about parts of a car that were damaged and shit like that. And he goes, all right, well, if this is damaged, what does that mean? It was a T-bone. And then he goes, and if the front bumper is damaged, what does that mean? And he goes, it means it was a woman driver. And then he went on to something else. Anyway, let's get back to this book. It's not that I didn't try to find somebody to do it, Jack says, but all these outfits are the same. White guys show up, do the estimate. But when it comes to doing the work, some guy named Jose shows up with a bunch of guys that don't speak 2 words of English between them. Fitzy reaches into his desk for a card. I know, but hey. I gotta give these 2 different voices. Does anyone have suggestions? I had a staff... James the one. I had a staff sergeant who got blasted out of his tower in Iraq and broke his back the same way. That's unfortunate. I'm surprised that one would survive that. To tell you the truth. Gay voice? I'm thinking I'll give... Fitzy could have the gay voice. Like a Family Guy gay voice. Something I've been watching on Hotel TV is Seinfeld. Jack O'Malley could be a Jerry Seinfeld. Italian and homosexual. So what I might do... I might give Jack O'Malley the Italian. I could make Fitzy the homosexual. Fitzy should be in New York. But Fitzy's not going to be around too much. I feel like he's not going to. I could give the 16-year-old immigrant girl Jerry Seinfeld voice. What game is the music from? This is a letter to you, my honey, from Mother 3. Perfect. So Fitzy, I gotta have another drink for this. What did I say? Oh, Fitzy's the gay. Fitzy reaches into his desk for a card. I know, but hey, it isn't like these businesses don't try to find Americans to do the job. They can't find anybody. What's a good Italian way to do bullshit? Thanks, don't call me honey ever again. Ragatha McGee, give Bill's self-insert an Australian voice. Excuse me? Is there a Bill self-insert? Jack O'Malley isn't the self-insert. Is there a Bill self-insert? Have you read this book? Bullshit, Jack barks. They don't just want to pay so they can pick up these illegals for nothing and make out like bandits. If the politicians would stop playing games and get serious about stopping illegals at the border, we wouldn't have this problem. Maybe, Fitzy absently says as he searches his desk drawer. He's seen Jack up... This is a selection of words. He's seen Jack up on this soap. I know it's soapbox, but I enjoy those collections of words. He's seen Jack up on this soap box before. No big deal. I have to read who's saying this because it's explained afterwards. Dumbasses in Washington don't seem to understand, Jack rambles on. If you don't have a border, you don't have a country. I gotta do like physical hand movements for him. Fitzy finds the card and pushes it across the table. This is an excellent real estate agent, I know. Give her a call and see what she says. That is all I'm asking. I'm not sure you have my best interest in mind here, Jack grunts as he slowly stands up using a cane. Oh, he's got a cane. So he fell off the roof is what I'm assuming. I thought Jack would sound like Cat in the Hat. I thought Jack was... No, Jack is not the self-insert. This is just Bill telling a story. Because Bill... I'm pretty sure canonically Bill's woke, right? I think we've discovered that. In the tumble he took off the roof, he broke his back. Okay, well, it was the next line that explains it. So he tumbled off the roof, and he broke his back. Doctors fused his broken vertebrae as best they could, but Jack has a long way to go before he can play golf again. Just so you know, he's white. You collecting a kickball from this gal? A kickback. A question like that would end any other relationship. Not really, but anyone who knows Jack well as Fitzy does, knows there is good heart underneath all that patent-like bravado. There's another selection of words. The old bulldog also possesses an independent mind, capable of momentary bouts of wisdom. Fitzy leans back in his chair and looks Jack in the eye. I'm reading slower now as I've drank more. He could laugh it off, but he knows that isn't how it's played with the old jarhead. The old jarhead. Okay, jarhead is a slang term for members of the United States Marine Corps. Is that correct? Jeeves, is this true? Your Discord server sucks. I dislike you, Jew. From what I understand, there's been like there's been a non-zero amount of drama going on in the Discord server. Bearman, have you ever seen Team America World Police? What? Bearman Discord server gave me gonorrhea. What the? I've never fucking heard the term jarhead. Hey Jack, screw you. Jack seems satisfied. First real thing you've said since I got here. Same to you and your real estate girlfriend. And your cunt girlfriend. Hey, you lost the crutches finally. Yep, my physical therapy is up, but I got a good trainer over at the health club. Don't try to go too fast, Fitzy says with genuine concern. That's what she said. Jack jokes as he heads for the door. Fitzy stands up. Get any real estate agent you want, but do it, Jack. You're in a hole here. Jack in a hole. That's why it's called Jack Off in a Hole, Chapter 1. You remember the first rule? Is this still in quotes? Yeah. You remember the first rule of holes in the military? Don't you? If you're in one, don't keep digging. Jack seems offended. Hey, I taught you that. Will the VOD still be up after this? I don't know. Name your top 5 favorite Bearman Discord members. I've seen a few members come and go, but does anyone know what's going on in the Discord server? Actually, by the way, I might as well ask. Does anyone know what the fuck is happening? This is really exciting. The bullshit Discord drama. I'm gonna tell the girl I like about Bearman channel and see if she ghosts me. What do you mean, what is happening? I don't know. I looked in it for like a second, and then they were talking about, like, someone kept talking about, like, someone just kept saying the word raped, and then, like, I know something to do with the mods. There's a cringe right-wing posting cringe shit. Is that right? I don't even know if it's a drama. I just know that there's some stupid crap. Belly man. Bearman, does Gilbert have a hog, and if so, how big? This is important. 5.5. Dude keeps saying the raped. What the fuck? What is this? Is it still going on? I could like interrupt it. Is this happening? Thank you also, the Spider Sorcerer, who posted a copy of their book. Thank you for that. I'm gonna like this. What an exciting reading stream. Why is he making traffic sounds and buzzing sounds? Now he makes bird sounds, for fuck's sake. What? No, what the fuck is happening anymore? Fat ass is talking about the Discord on stream. Fuck you. Bearman, I know you see this. I love you. Bearman, thank you for the shout out. Hi. What a exciting stream for those of you watching. Bearman, get me boy preggers. Read the book, Jesus. It's a sunny day for Jack's drive back home, despite being less than 40 minutes south of New York City. The Big J, this area of New Jersey, first of all, despite being less than 40 minutes south of New York City. So where is he? He's like Monmouth County, like Red Bank. That's my guess. The roads are thin, 2-lane affairs that wind through tall red oak maple dogwoods. Bill, we need a collection of words. Bill, quick. Red oak, maple, dogwoods, and spruce. Lining the asphalt are big, expensive homes, some with enough ground for horses. The way sunlight sparkles through the trees and illuminates the roads with patterns of light makes the whole place feel like something removed, protected, and special, especially now, with the orange and reddish colors of fall. Normally, Jack enjoys this drive like he has for most of his life, but not today. Today he's overwhelmed with a sinking feeling that his money, Fitzy is right, this retired lieutenant colonel is out of options and it is time to move on. But what Fitzy doesn't understand is this isn't just a case of putting up for sale sign and walking away with a pile of money. I blinked and I lost my spot. Oh. The house Fitzy wants him to sell is the cornerstone of 3 generations of Jack's family. And what makes the situation worse is knowing how much he worked to preserve it. He did everything in his power to keep the place as it was when his father gave it to him. But no matter how hard he tried, it was just one thing after another that dented his life and his home. With each passing year, the modern diversifying world fucking woke kept pressing in on him, kind of like the aggressive delivery van in his rearview mirror. The woke came onto him like an aggressive delivery van. The black delivery the black delivery driver can't pass Jack because of the double yellow center line. Why? So he closes in with a clear message. Hurry up! When Jack feels the drivers cross the line into rudeness, he lets off the accelerator and slows down. Read the bumper sticker, he yells into the mirror. On the back of Jack's caddy, it looks like there's not spacing here. Is there not spacing here? On the back of Jack's caddy is a sticker with large print. The closer you get, the slower I go. The van closes in. Jack ducks his head. He ducks his head. Black delivery driver. A bit to see the driver better. What do you mean he ducks his head to see the driver better? He's that high up? Is this a caddy? Okay, have it your... Oh, wait. Oh, Jack says, bro. Okay, have it your way, bro. Jack cuts his speed even more. The van driver starts honking and flashing his high beams. Why would that matter if the van's next to him? The van's on, like, to the left of him now. Oh, someone just... Hold on, I have to read the fucking donation, and... Thank you, Dromney, for the $2. Where's the bill, PNG, man? Missed opportunity. That's actually a statement that I agree with. I could pull up a bill. Hey, I could pull up a bill. Nothing against pulling up a bill. They never told me I couldn't pull up bills on stream. Will I get banned if I pull out my bill? Let me get it. I think there we go. We're gonna have a little Bill watching us in the corner. Like I said, just a chill stream. Bill's with us. Bill's watching. The van closes in. Jack ducks his head a bit to see the driver better. Okay, have it your way, bro. Jack cuts his speed even more. The van driver starts honking and flashing his high beams. But Jack slows to an absolute crawl, and it pushes the van driver over the edge and off a cliff where it exploded. The van crosses the double yellow and passes Jack with his horn blaring. You're breaking the law, dumbass, Jack scolds. Once the van clears Jack's car, it swings hard, back to the right, but doesn't keep going. Instead, the driver slams the brakes and forces Jack to stop behind him. Oh god, the driver jumps out. Are there slurs in this book? Has anyone actually read this book? Make them kiss. If anyone who's read this book, can you confirm if there's slurs in it? I'll have to read them, I guess. It's like if you, like, you know, reading like Huckleberry Finn in front of a class. Is this gonna be an audiobook? Is that what's next after the joke book? Jack responds... Wait, the driver jumps out looking very angry. Jack responds by reaching for his police security nightstick. What? Isn't he, like, retired? In the door's side pocket. Do they still get to keep those? He also produces a pro-level walkie-talkie from the center console storage box. What the fuck is going on? He's retired. Do they get those? Just check the N-word is in it 12 times. Are you for real? Can you... Is this real? Is this real? And so he has a walkie-talkie. Any unit. he says professionally. Code red. Burnsdale Road in front of Sutton Stables. Any unit, code red. The black driver heads for Jack's car, already yelling. What is your problem, man? What is your problem? Jack lowers his window with one hand gripping the nightstick with the other. Shouldn't there be a comma there? Oh, no. The driver gets close. Oh, a grandpa, the driver says upon seeing his fellow road rager. He's a senior. His fellow road rager. After seeing his rager. You want to mess with me, Pops? Really? Jack isn't the kind of guy who can be intimidated regardless of age or medical condition. You like crawling up people's asses? Because you sure seem interested in crawling up mine. Who the hell are you to tell me how to drive? I'm captain of the neighborhood watch. What a fucking ass. We put signs on the side of the road that read 35 means 35. Did you happen to notice them? What kind of bullshit is that, man? You see that sign? It says share the damn road. That's for bicycles. Jack moves the nightstick to make it more visible. Can he just pull out a fucking, gun? The driver lets out a sarcastic snort when he sees the nightstick. Is that what you want, huh? Bring it on. Without hesitation, Jack opens the driver's side. He's getting into a fucking, he's gonna beat a black guy to death. The driver's door and starts to get out. But with just 1 foot on the pavement, a sudden sharp pain in the back freezes him. Shit! Damn it! The van driver suddenly realizes how feeble Jack is. Man, are you kidding me? I'm stuck, Jack grimaces. Man, get back in the car. What the hell you doing? Lift that leg up. What? I can't get back in unless you lift that leg up. The driver shakes his head. Shit, I don't believe this. Once the van clears Jack's car, it swings hard back to the right. So, Bill of Proof book. I'm popping a road rager right now. Bearman, if the word comes up, you better read it. I mean, that's kind of, it's literature. It's for the literature. It's like if I read Huckleberry Finn on stream, you know. You already read that page? What? Bisexual woke Bill loves crawling up people. Did I just start reading the same page again? I got to the end of the page and then I just started reading the same page again. The driver dips down and tries to get Jack's leg up, and Jack suddenly cries bloody murder. Stop! The driver stops but doesn't let go. He doesn't know what to do. Before I continue reading on, bring up the baby Pibble. Okay, next chapter I'll bring up a Pibble. If I have to predict what's gonna happen, by the way, I think Jack's fibbing. I think Jack's pulling a goof. He's japing the black guy, and he's gonna give him one good right in the head, if you ask me. That's my prediction. Out of the blue, a late model pickup truck with a big American flag sticking up. Oh god, this fucking delivery driver better fucking head for the hills. Big American flag sticking up from the middle of the cargo bed slides to a halt behind Jack's car. Frankly, an old but huge white guy with a smashed nose and a red baseball cap is behind the wheel. This is fucking... get back in your van and run, Christ. Seeing the black guy holding Jack, he grabs his nightstick and jumps out of the car. This white guy has another... They all have white sticks, so all the white guys in New Jersey have nightsticks. People dancing when he reading. so another white guy shows up with another nightstick, and he's getting ready to... If you're just joining the stream, which again I know is none of you, a second white guy just showed up with a second nightstick, and he's about to beat a black guy. Hey! He yells as he charges towards Jack's car. Seeing this huge guy charging forward with a baton, The van driver lets go of Jack and backs away quickly. Hold on, man, hold on. You hold on, Frank yells at the driver. Who the fuck is Frank? Is Frank the new white? Jack, you alright? This guy robbing you or what? No, he was just tailgating me. Now I've got my back twisted. Frank looks at the driver and then the delivery van. What is Frank's voice? I want to give him like a redneck. When you assholes gonna learn that this isn't a NASCAR race? That's not, I don't know what the fuck that is. Track through here. Look, man, the van driver says. I wasn't going fast. This dude was just messing with me. Frank's weathered face turns deep red with anger. You think that you give you the right to drive like an idiot? Okay, the driver says, sounding The driver says, sounding. I'm sorry for the mix-up, but I got priority packages that need delivering. I have got to get going. Don't give me a redneck voice, please. Frank should be redneck. How far into the book are we? 2%. How many pages is this? I think there's 27 pages in the first 3 chapters. Where the fuck? Where am I? Oh, here. You're not going anywhere till I get some ID. What? You ain't the police. Nope, but I'm part of the neighborhood watch. Trust me, you don't want to mess with us. Voted number 1 in the nation. Thanks to Jack here. They vote for this shit? Uh-huh. Frank then pulls out a notepad and writes down the van's license plate. Let me see your driver's license. I need another drink. The voice is atrocious. r/sounding reference. I've gotten a lot of people request that I check out r/sounding on Reddit for a video. The fact that it's like a notable amount of people concerns me. No, you've got no right. Frank starts to move in on the driver. Who's saying this? Oh. It's alright, Frank, let him go, Jack says, still trying to get his leg back in the car. This whole fucking, like, interaction's going on, and fucking Jack is, like, attempting to lift his leg. I think he gets the point. Help me with this leg. Frank slowly backs down according to Jack's orders. The van driver turns back to his van and angrily mumbles to himself as he gets into his seat. They ain't no neighborhood watch. They're white Matilda dude, white militia dude, Matilda. They're white Matilda dudes. Brother can get his ass shot just for driving through here. Like it's the fucking deep south. It's like Monmouth County, New Jersey. The fuck is this? Back at the car, Frank helps Jack get his leg back in. You want to call this one into the police? Frank asks. Nah, Jack grunts. I don't want him to see me like this. I'm not ready for prime time yet. You've come a long way from a few months ago, Frank says seriously, then smiles and giggles. You're still the most badass you've still got the... You're still... Every time they use the word rager, I just think about boners. You're still the most badass road rager in town. Jack shakes his head. Not easy, this getting back on your feet thing. Frank feels sorry for his old friend and tries to cheer him up. Don't worry, old bud. You're still as sharp as they come the day they canned you. Oh, so he was canned from the PD because of his back fuck. Frank sounds like the king from Cars. There's a reference. If Jack doesn't die, then I'm reviewing this book 1 star. Bearman thinks about boners. Gay man 3600 confirmed. I like that there are, I have to stop blinking because I keep losing my spot. What? Oh, I got fucking like vodka neck right now. Shit. Jack grins. I wish it were true, but I'm not feeling it today. Frank nods, still trying to cheer Jack up. Still trying to cheer Jack off. We may be old and white, but it's still our world, right, Jack? Jack smiles. So you say. The only thing getting replaced around here, Frank says, are my old steel-belted radios and at 40,000 miles, and they ain't even hit 20 yet. I like this symbol here. This is a good symbol. When Jack is out traveling and people ask where he lives, he first tells... Oh, I have an update about boners, by the way. This is probably... Actually, how close to not the end of this chapter are we? I have an update on the boner guy on Upsized Matters. I personally don't think Bill has the chutzpah. To do what? I have an update on boners on the Upsized Matters, guys. Remind me at the end of this chapter, okay? When Jack is out traveling and people ask where he lives, he first tells them the name of his town. Atlantic Highlands. Oh, there you go. Atlantic Highlands. Atlantic Highlands. Then, when they inevitably shake their heads, having never heard of this place, Jack follows up with northern tip of the Jersey Shore. There you go. I'm pretty sure that actually is Monmouth County. I'm like almost positive. I think I'm right. I think I was right. I want brownie points in chat if that was right. That usually brings a smile to their face, but for the wrong reasons. In their minds, they are thinking of TV shows like Jersey Shore. The fucking situation. Isn't Jersey Shore ending? Or what's the fucking it's Jersey Shore like family vacation or some crap? Bearman, where else can I get the Minecraft joke book you're making me because I am poor and I don't have money? That's right. The book, I'm still working on the book. The thing closed yesterday. I got like 122 jokes I think total from viewers. So Jack paints a bigger picture to get their mental maps better situated. When the cruise ships leave New York City, they head south down the Hudson River into Upper New York Bay, where they cruise past Ellis Island, the Statue of Liberty, and Governor's Island. Then they pass under the Verrazano Narrows Bridge into lower New York Bay and turn left in front of Coney Island before slipping into the Atlantic Ocean. What the fuck? Like, Bill giving me directions for boats in the Hudson River? But if the ship doesn't make that left and proceeds straight... What's the fuck are these tangents? This is worse than the tangents I go on, like, in my streams where I just, like, fucking move on to something else and I don't even finish what I'm saying. For those of you who were there for the Minecraft 3DS Edition speedrun stream, like, I had a very simple story about, like, Israel that I think ended up taking, like, 3.5 hours to say. That's what this is reminding me of. But if the ship doesn't make that left and proceed straight, it will pass into Raritan Bay and eventually hit land just about where the township of Atlantic Highlands is located. The downtown area is pretty straightforward for this part of New Jersey. It's unpretentious and it has just one main commercial street with a few decent restaurants. However, the Harbor Martina is well developed with an annual fireworks show on the 4th of July. I think I've been to it once. It's fucking actually, like, dope. No, I didn't. They do a fucking 4th of July show in Asbury Park, and that one's fucking dope. The surrounding upscale homes are up off the water on a series of hills that offer the highest elevations along the eastern seaboard south of Maine. For those lucky enough to be in the first row of homes, the view of the New York City skyline is nothing short of spectacular. Being this close to the Big Apple, in a town with less than 5,000 people, is the best of both worlds. The residents are almost exclusively white. There's the sentence. The colonial house with plantation shutters that Jack calls home is behind the row of homes with New York City views. Nevertheless, it boasts a favorable angle of the bay. And with a keen eye, the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, the property encompasses approximately an acre of land, featuring a flagpole proudly displaying the stars and stripes. The driveway is connection to an indoor 2-car garage with a workbench and a well-organized utility cabinet, and and well-organized utility cabinets. While the front yard is suitable by community standards, the trees and shrubs have lost their once meticulously trimmed appearance. The house bears sign of neglect and could be aptly described as outdated. The paint, once vibrant, has dulled and exhibits signs of peeling. The crown of the roof is littered with fallen branches. The once proud shutters are now stained with a tint of green mold. The backyard showcases a pool situated in front of a small guest house, which also mirrors the declining state of the front yard. Inside the house has 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms. It has a large living room with a standalone dining room, separated by a traditionally large kitchen. Descending into the main house's basement, one discovers a game from... Have I missed any donations, by the way? Shit on me in chat if I did. I'm like locked into this book. Descending into the main house's basement, one discovers a game room from a bygone era. An antiquated and dusty card table stands in the middle, with well-worn chairs still surrounding it. I blinked again. I gotta stop doing that. In this room, Jack can almost hear the echoes of his grandfather and the old man's Irish friends, their voices and laughter as they played dominoes and sang drinking songs like "The Old Dun Cow." And there once was a brown, there was Brown upside down, lapping up the whiskey on the floor. "Booze, booze," the firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. "Don't let them in till it's all mopped up." Sounds like a lemon party. And we all got blue blind drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. This is gonna be the new stream anthem. Jack's grandfather, James O'Malley, built this house. Old Pop, as Jack learned to call him. Oh, thank you for the $2 virtual insanity. Bill yapping about his house for half a chapter. Jack's old Pop, as Jack learned to call him, was the first person in his family to move to America from Ireland. Like many Irish, he ended up in the tenements of New York and struggled just to survive. But James was a tough and highly energetic young man, straight out of the pages of a rags to riches Horatio Algiers story. Through hard work and perseverance, he made enough money to escape the city's crime-filled, gang-controlled streets in the 1920s for a sanctuary of the Atlantic Highlands, a quaint little retreat town built and dominated by Methodists. Here, he started a successful ice business, and he used that to propel. Has the entire book thus far been incoherent rambling? Honestly, let me move my cursor to where I was, just so I don't fuck up. Hold on. He built many of the homes in this area, including the one where both him and his grandson Jack were born, the same one that Jack still lives in today, alone. I think, actually, yeah, I feel like he just did a paragraph explaining, the scene of the house, and then he just did a second paragraph, partially re-explaining it. I don't think it's been, complete all rambling, but it's some of it is. Jack's favorite place in the house has always been his study, which has always been his man cave and retreat. No place feels like home more than his room. He likes to call it his home. On one side is a bookshelf filled beyond capacity with fiction and nonfiction, a wide range of topics. Next to that is an enormous mahogany desk that serves as HQ for his neighborhood watch operation. There's a tall schedule board and a bulletin board filled with incident reports. You guys got any of these in your neighborhood where, there's if it's an HOA or just some neighborhood watch twat, and these people are the worst. These are the people that you need to skin alive. And fucking Jack O'Malley is one of them. He's like on the desk are extra walkie-talkie handsets standing in their chargers. That's why he had the walkie-talkies and the baton. That's why? Because he's a fucking neighborhood watch asswipe. It's all coming together. Bearman, when you were a kid in school, did they have a nice lady come into your class and take you out into the hall to read with you? No. Thank you for the question, though. My neighborhood is very unlike that. They actually have minorities here, the new norm, because you're reading like a remedial dropout. I'm drinking a plastic I'm having water. I see the words fat arms and I want to get to that. On the other side of the room is dominated by an old stuffed chair that looks like it came with the original house, with the Oriental house. It's big with fat arms, fat enough to rest a dinner plate or a book on, depending on the mood or the time of day. The chair faces a wall filled with military memorabilia, including pictures of famous American generals like Patton, MacArthur, and Schwarzkopf. They are crossed with crossed swords, weapons, photos from the battlefield, and honor plaques, including a Purple Heart. In the center of it all is a headshot of George Washington. This sounds like a fucking nerd house. Like he's got this whole house laid out like it's a fucking like one of those houses you go to in like historically significant cities, and you go in and they get like some like college kid to walk you around, and they're like, this is the room where Adolf Hitler lived in when he was just a boy, like something like that. That sounds like fucking Jack O'Malley's house here. Like he's got like rubber food on plates in the dining room and he doesn't let you touch it. Fat arms turn me on. You're getting ads like every 2 minutes. Is that correct? Let me see if I can change that, because that shouldn't be. I specifically went out of my way to fucking not have that happen this stream with YouTube. I'm gonna delay ads for 10 minutes because I think I actually can't change that live, which is fucking annoying. Fuck that. Oh, here we go. Okay. I've changed it to low. It's on medium. And I acknowledge that there are like ads popping up. Can we watch MILF Manor after this? You know what I would actually do? I talked about in a stream a while ago how I keep losing my goddamn place. Here. I talked about in a stream a while ago how, if you guys know who Video Games Awesome is, Far From Subtle, when they used to do these streams for their like Turbo members, where they would watch a movie with their audience, and the way they do it is they'd get the movie up, and you'd have to get the movie yourself. So they'd say, all right, on stream, 3, 2, 1, play. So all the audience would watch the show with them, but it wouldn't be on stream because that would be illegal. But you're just it's like everyone's watching it together. That I would so do for MILF Manor. If like you guys haven't seen it, I'll totally watch it again, and we could like live chat and all like get everyone's reactions to the MILF Manor stream. Even though like literally I would 100% do that. Fucking love MILF Manor. I've watched it like 4 times. In the in the center of it all is a headshot, is a back shot of George Washington, peering out quietly, with a seen and wise expression. Below Washington is a table occupied by a family photo collection. They clued his grandparents, siblings, and 2 children. The one with his son, James, JJ, is old and faded, but the one with his bright-eyed daughter, Beth, is newer. There is, of course, no picture of his ex-wife. Oh, that fucking bitch, Camille. That fucking cunt, Camille. At one end of the table is a picture of Jack with his dad abroad, the family. Boat. the family boat, a big white cabin cruiser. Hoping to forget the troubling events of the day, Jack falls into his evening routine. He works himself into his favorite chair with a hot microwave dinner, a glass of red wine, and a chunk of toasted French bread. That sounds like a fucking, like, suicide meal. He places the meal on the arm of the chair while taking a sip of wine with one hand and picking up the television remote with the other. He clicks on his favorite conservative news station. A reporter stands... Could they not say, like, Fox News or something? Please talk about Israel. I would write my own Great Again book, but, like, the MAGA is, like, an Israel, and the woke is, like a really, like, terminally online, like, blue-haired twink. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll be the next book after Bearman's Minecraft joke book. I could do, like, a Great Again style book where a really Jewish Israelite gets into it with, like a blue-haired woke twink. A reporter stands in front of the battalion of firefighting equipment and speaks excitedly. Huge plumes of smoke cover the skies of Denver and Boulder as the latest grass fires explode near Kipling. Over 170 homes have already vanished. I'm like, this guy is like the Seinfeld voice, but I'm saving the Seinfeld for the woke 16-year-old. Orthodox Jew versus American Jew. Conservative news station. I would buy. Yeah, I could do that. This is how I decide to write books. Drunk on stream. John Carlyle and his wife Cindy just learned their family home of 37 years burned to the ground. In the video, Mr. Carlyle is doing everything he can do to hold back tears as he stares at the burnt ruins of what used to be his home. It just took away everything, he says. Our whole life is gonna feel like I just lost myself. Jack turns away from the TV and looks out the window. He recalls standing in the backyard with his father when the old man was getting on his years. His father said, "Life goes." He's gonna like have a WAP accent too. Liberalita versus J.K. Rowling. If I can't legally use J.K. Rowling's likeness, right? That would be a no-no legally. Life gives to the young and takes from the old. Jack never thought much about it, but now he wonders if he has ever reached that stage of his life. If he has reached that stage of his life, he does a quick mental inventory of the things life has taken from him over the past few years. First, 2 molar teeth went bad. You know when like your house burns down and your family dies and shit? First, he had 2 molar teeth go bad and they had to be removed. Next, lots of hair turned gray or just vanished into thin air. Then there was his balance. That just went to hell like his golf game. This is like the new Anne Frank's diary. This is so sad. His fucking golf game went to piss. Same with holding his liquor. Oh my god, at that point, just fucking hang yourself. Christ. Then he noticed the younger people at work stopped taking him seriously, and women no longer smiled back at him. He could no longer hear well in noisy restaurants, and his money started going out faster than it was coming in. Then there was his family. They too went away, but that was more of a house divided kind of thing. He remembers his daughter Beth having a Jamaican boyfriend. Ooh, when she was 17. Dad, can Ziggy Can Ziggy stay with me upstairs for a while? Jamaican boyfriend. So she just come in the house. Okay, man. And fucking, here's Jack O'Malley. This goddamn white MAGA. And his fucking little girl Beth is having a Jamaican going upstairs with his daughter. That's fucking no good. I can't fucking have that. KK Crowley. KK Cowling. A Boomer's Nightmare. There's no way this book is 296 pages long. This book is 296 pages long, my friend. When will the male prostitute come in? See, what I would do is I would write this book, but it becomes more like it starts off and you're reading and it's like, oh my god, like there's genuine, this friction between two people with very, far away political views. And the whole lesson, the whole thing of the story is, you can't be so far to one side. You have to figure out a way that we all need to learn to live in the middle somehow, and accept people and shit like that. But as the book goes on, it just gets fucking more and more ridiculous. And it's like introducing like new characters, and one's like a gay stripper and shit. And then like there's like Israeli girls, and it just needs to become ridiculous. That's the closest I would get to like having some kind of political commentary. So anyway, for those of you, we'll refresh where we are because I just went on a little tangent. Jack O'Malley is recalling the time his daughter Beth brought home a Jamaican boyfriend when she was 17. Dad, can Ziggy stay upstairs with me for a while? What in God's name makes you think you can even ask me a question like that? Mom says it's okay, and that was the problem. As far as Jack was concerned, everything was always okay with Mom until now. Jack had been able to brush off all his losses like it was just another lousy day in the stock market. Down today, back up tomorrow. But the thought of losing his home is a blow that tips the ledger so far into the red, it can no longer be ignored. With a sigh, Jack turns back to the TV and tries another news channel. This time, the video shows ICE agents in military fatigues tackling a dark-skinned man to the pavement outside of an apartment. This is terrific. The man struggles, but is quickly overpowered and hauled. How quick did he write this then? Popcorn Jr. in chat. Hi, Bearman. How you doing? Also, are you really a bear, man? Yes. So, no, I'm not even, like, again, the centrism comments in chat. This book that I would write, it would not have a legitimate message. Like, it would be bullshit. You have to understand this. There would not be a legitimate message. I would perpetuate and spew bullshit. That's the whole point. I think choosing to avoid Republican or liberal labels and just going by your own values is something that is needed more, rather than a set of values. Like, that's kind of the point I would like the whole book to lead into. Like, the whole time you're reading, it's like, oh my god. I read the description on Amazon, I read the, back of the book, I read the forward. Imagine me having a forward. But the whole idea is that no labels. You can't go in one direction. You gotta learn to live somewhere in the middle. Like, that's the idea. But as the book goes on, it just gets more and more ridiculous, and the lesson becomes like you should kill people you don't trust, or it's just something absurd. Would Hot Diggity Demon be in it? Who could I get to write that forward? I'd like to get someone, like, of note. Could I get Bill to write my forward? Anyway. The man struggles, but is quickly overpowered and hauled off to a van. The subject was from El Salvador. A chalky white female talk show host announces from her news desk, neighbors said he had been living in the area for almost 10 years without an incident. But she's Jewish, but officials from Homeland Security said he was under a deportation order from a judge. Usually Jack would applaud at the spectacle. He would sit there watching some fucking minority get tackled by an ICE agent. But tonight he reacts a little differently. The voice of the announcer fades away as stark images of immigrants being pulled out of their homes and dragged away fill his belly with a tingle of fear. Fill his belly with a tingle of fear. Yummy. Stark images of immigrants being pulled out of their homes. That fills my belly. Where will he go? What will he do? What will become of him? He doesn't know. Well, that was chapter 1. Now, how many pages even? I'm 15. Okay. So we're a little over halfway done. Let's just so what are your thoughts on this chapter so far? I'm gonna look at the chat. We'll give like 4 or 5 minutes. We'll just talk, maybe like 3 or 4. Just chat about this, and what's everyone think about this? So bro becomes liberal because he loses his house. Well, we're not there yet. From what I can tell by the name of this next chapter, it looks like we're about to learn, the big. It's all right, to be honest. Well, so okay. Quick recap for anyone who joined late, which again is none of you. Jack O'Malley is a white MAGA. He went on his roof one day and he fell off and he got back damage. So he's walking with a cane for his whole life, but he can't do jack shit anymore. He's a fucking loser. He does neighborhood watch. He goes home to his fucking empty ass palace. He sits in his liar's chair, and he drinks, and he puts food on the fat arm of his sofa, Bill-acious book. And he was talking, he got into a little scruff with a black delivery driver, and the black delivery driver was threatened because because Jack and his friend Frank threatened to beat the black guy to death, or insinuated such a thing. And that's it. That's been the chapter. And then he went home and he sadly watched Fox News, and he ate a TV dinner, and he drank red wine alone. The Bill Bible. Unironically, I hate this book, just written so horribly. Well, Sheems, I mean, that was only chapter 1. We don't even know the conflict yet. The conflicts, we're about to learn about it. This is upcoming, Sophia's song. So we're gonna start chapter this. I said I would change out the bill for a pibble, so we could do that real quick. Let me see. What do I have a pibble? 3D minutes. Oh, hi there. Thank you for the $2 virtual today. Tell us about the male aesthetics people. Oh, thank you for reminding me. It was the male... yeah, so... As you may know, I've... if you watched the Minecraft AT&T router video, there was the fucking phone number at the Bill VPN portion. There was a phone number. You call that phone number, which I really expected like maybe 2 people to do. It led to a penis enlargement place in Tampa, Florida, and they got so many fucking calls. They got hundreds of calls, and there's a video I've played on stream like multiple times, but someone called them to ask, and the guy was like, "No, Bearman's he's just an asshole." Like, we've gotten so many calls, and from what I understand, they ended up changing their phone number because the calls became so just abhorrently inconvenient and just terrible for them. So I reached out to them. I searched high and low for phone. I was calling phone numbers. I was sending emails. I was doing this, that, the other thing. And eventually I find an email. It turned out that I had to apply for a consultation. That was the only way I could reach them. And so I put in, apply for a consultation. A few days passes. I get a text. And they say, some woman answers, and she says, "Oh, we definitely got a lot of, bogus calls." Because I emailed them, and I was like, "Hey, it's Bearman 3600. You may know me. Here's a link to my channel, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm the reason you had a bunch of bullshit calls." And she was like, "Yeah, no, we definitely got a bunch of bullshit calls." And, so she was like, "Here's an email. Here's a guy that," and I'm pretty sure it was the guy from that video that we play on stream, who was calling me an asshole. It was his email, like his work email. So I email the guy and I say, "Hey, listen, I was told to reach out to you. What do you think about blah, 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 blah?" And he never answered, and I was very upset about it. I was expecting an answer maybe the next morning. So a week and a half passes, right? And I email again, and I'm like, "Hey, just following up. You have any thoughts on this?" And he responded, and he said, "Hey, I did see this. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'll respond soon, thanks. So that was about 3 days ago. So I am expecting a response from him sometime soon. I guess he's just so big. I guess there's just way too many dicks to make bigger. But I am expecting some kind of call from the guy within the soon. Very exciting shit. Thank you for all the shocked emojis in chat, the reactions. I appreciate that. That will probably be that'll be on a future stream. It won't be on a smaller stream like this. Like, this is a stream I'm doing right now because I'm bored in the hotel room. And I felt like reading the bill book, which I have with me. But if I'm reading it, I'm doing it on stream. He making clocks like Mike Matei's. Thank you. The book conflict is penis enlargement. I kind of was ghosted by them, but I reassure you, we will be hearing from them soon. I'm very excited to hear from them. Alright, so, let's get on with Chapter 2, shall we? Change up the music. Alright. Chapter 2, Sophia's Song. A flock of Canada geese honks as they fly over a tiny house in the Latino section of Red Bank, New Jersey. Did I not say Red Bank earlier? Did I say Red Bank earlier, or what? Is a sanctuary town with laws forbidding law enforcement from checking the immigration status of its residents. Did I call that shit or what? John Boro and Bearman collab wins. John Bearman. I would get a dick enlargement if I got a deal through the Bearman channel. I unironically said to him if you want to I'll give you a free sponsor on my channel. I'll totally I know they wouldn't do that because just a bunch of jerk offs like you guys would call them and harass them again. But if they wanted a free sponsorship, like a free plug, I would totally do it on a major video. As a result, over a third of the population is now Hispanic. The majority are from Mexico. But there are also many people from El Salvador, including a 16-year-old Sofia Rivera. I'm about to do a 2.5-hour drive. I'm so glad I have this to listen to. You're welcome. I'll leave for 10 minutes and Bill has been replaced with Pibble. I'm so fucking hungry and I'm just drinking alcohol. I have no food in my hotel room left. I had a chicken Caesar salad sandwich earlier at this woke place. Fucking woke ass restaurant I went to. They had pickleball courts in the restaurant. I wanted to get a slice of pizza and a chicken Caesar salad sandwich. I'm starting to get quiet and dizzy because I'm so fucking I'm so fucking hungry. I had a Kit Kat bar, but I ate it. Girl, go get food. We're reading this book. It's also late. Closest thing to food I got in this room is I got a coffee machine. Maybe I'll just eat coffee beans. I have gummies in my car. I have gummies and I have a bottle of ketchup. I also have that 5-minute rice. Anyway, Sophia doesn't think about the gangs. Back home too much. She was too young to understand the serious danger they posed to her family. She just stands at the bathroom window of the tiny house. Oh, God. Watching the Canada geese. The birds are already migrating from Canada for the winter, but unlike her, the geese can fly back home when warmer weather returns. She's not going anywhere. She's stuck in a tiny house with an extended family of 8 people in a cold, ugly part of town. The seasons will come and go, but not her. The best she can hope for, is a few minutes of peace in the only private spot in the house. It's a small 3-foot by 3-foot space between the toilet and the sink. That doesn't even fucking make any sense. So the bathroom. What the fuck does that mean? Why specifically the 3 feet in between the toilet and the sink? Sophia sits in their little cubby hole with her phone and checks her social media. She can't find anyone she knows posting from El Salvador. What used to be a stream of recognizable faces is now just a parade of strangers with even younger faces. She gives up and switches on her camera for a selfie. She takes her dark hair and some fluff. She pulls on a small patch of hair dyed blue to make it more prominent. So, okay. And then holds up a pill bottle to her mouth as if she's about to swallow all the pills and kill herself. But not really. Can I pause for a moment? I'm getting dizzy because I'm so hungry. I'm like physically dizzy, and I'm reading this, and it's not occurring to me how like woke and interesting the shit that's going on is. So she's actually like a blue-haired liberal. She's like a full-on woke, and she's killing herself with pills. Eat cake. I have Caribou Blend medium roast coffee. Should I make coffee? I don't even like coffee, but I can make coffee. Eat? I don't. What do you want me to do? A lot of these sentences are starting with she, which sounds very redundant. Woke bloke 3600. I could just make coffee, but I don't like coffee. Buy pizza. It's fucking 11:14. I don't know this area that well. They probably, you know what? I think the downstairs bar area restaurant thing is like open till 2 a.m. So, but it's fucking so expensive. I went there yesterday. Spent $100. I got fucking chicken and potatoes, this like crab bread dip, and I got that fucking booze, and I got a dessert. It was really good. It was s'mores. I'm a fucking bitch slut for s'mores. I fucking lose my honkers when I see a s'more. I fucking, holy shit. But I'm pretty sure that restaurant downstairs is open till 2 a.m. But I just don't want to just go to a vending machine. I don't think they got those. They got an ice machine. Get gas station food or something. The thing is like, when I get too hungry, my legs get shaky. And that's what's happening right now. Like, if I stand up, Bearman, go down to Wawa and get some food like mac and cheese at Mountain Dew Baja. I'm in Virginia right now, and fucking every place is closed on Sunday. It's such bullshit. Even the 7-Eleven I wanted to go to was closed. It's ridiculous. What's the summary on this? I keep not putting the goddamn cursor where I leave off. Right here. Should I make coffee even though I don't like coffee? What's the... Find a man to feed you romantically. That when I'm like this weekend hungry, I'm somber, but I don't actually. You know what? I don't think I have enough water left to make coffee. I'm like almost certain. Let me see. Fill level. Jeez, I don't think I do. I don't want to try because that's the rest of my water, right? I got nothing in here. There's nothing. Oh, I have a Dr. Pepper. Hold on. I forgot about this. I have a Dr. Pepper. So I can't, like there's I could just drink the Dr. Pepper. Welcome to the stream. Bros in vagina. That's actually better. Ooh. I got this Dr. Pepper at some local ass store. Fucking, I don't think they do too well. Guy was like so happy I went in. I felt like a fucking, like a chud list. I go in and I'm like, I needed a stapler. The only thing I didn't buy was a stapler. I realized that they did have staplers on my way out, but I go in and I bought a Kit Kat, a Chipwich, and a Dr. Pepper, and the guy was like fucking hyped that I was in his store consuming products. It was great. But Wawa is always open. After the stream, I mean, you know, there's, I don't know. I'll fucking see. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I'm leaving. I'm driving to fucking Baltimore tomorrow. Oh my god, you know where I fucking went? So, for those of you who don't know, I'm in a hotel right now because when I did the Minecraft 3DS stream, Since then, I've had to drive from Florida back to New Jersey. And on the way up, I've been trying to stop at like some locations that are exclusive to South areas. I went to Waffle House. I went to fucking, what the hell is it called? Fuck. Oh, Bojangles, which isn't a Southern exclusive thing, but I just went to it anyway. I wanted to go to Zaxby's. The screen keeps going black. I can't go back to the before black. What? Jack in the Box? I don't think that's East Coast at all, right? Waffle House's peak. Yeah, Waffle House was fucking pretty good, and it was like... I really like the atmosphere. There's like one more Zaxby's. Like there's... Like the Zaxby's I want to go to is on my way to Baltimore, and it's like the last... It's the like northmost Zaxby's. Oh my god, fucking, I went to Buc-ee's. Oh my god. Fucking Buc-ee's is awesome. Holy shit. Zaxby's chicken tenders clear every other chicken place. Is Zaxby's still open? Oh my god, that might be the fucking move. Well, for those of you just joining, which again is none of you, we're reading Bill Day's book. Hold on. If fucking Zaxby's is open... Oh, son of a cunt. I'm like tempted to DoorDash something. I don't think I can. I'll see. Get your Zaxby's. I 100% will get Zaxby's tomorrow. I'm not missing that opportunity. Dude, I had Raising Cane's yesterday. It was legit the best chicken I've ever had. Yeah, fucking Raising Cane's is yummy. Zaxby's clears Cane's. Bearman, they use seasoning. When I was in South Carolina, Zaxby's was open super late. What a fucking bummer that the Zaxby's actually isn't open. What a goddamn dick in the ass. What's the... Close. Is this one open? How far am I gonna go? No, that's not open. No, they're all closed. What a fucking ass. That's a goddamn shame. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm definitely stabbing at Zaxby's tomorrow. Alright. So let's get back to this book. She pulls on a small patch of hair dyed blue to make it more prominent, and then holds up an open pill bottle to her mouth as if she is about to swallow all the pills and kill herself, but not really. With the other hand, she lowers the phone a bit, then pushes the shutter button with her thumb. There is a sudden knock at the door. Tengo que ir al baño. I have to pee. A young boy calls out, mixing Spanish and English. What if he says Tango que ir al baño, and I have to pee, so he just repeated himself in both Spanish and English. Why would anyone live in the East Coast? Where the fuck are you, Mr. Sinzem? If you're on the West Coast, go fuck yourself. Fucking... Don't even say such a thing. Saldre en un segundo Ricky. Sophia responds in both languages. 2 more seconds. What the fuck are they responding in 2 more languages for? Because it's not a hot-ass desert full of liberals. East Coast, Beast Coast. Sorry, not sorry. The only thing the West Coast had was California. But California is now just a cesspool of, like, burning trees and homeless people. Hershey Park is the best part of East Coast, besides, like, Disney and Universal. Why do they keep mixing Spanish and English? Sophia moves the picture into the phone's photo editor. She tries different filters and adds, "Thank you for the $10." Thank you for the $10, Notch Marcus person. Hi, Bearman. I just wanted to say thank you for debunking the myth. That myth about me being a transphobe. Can you really believe people thought I was one just because I dislike cisgender vids? Zaxby sucks, by the way. Thank you very much. We have a celebrity in chat. Notch, Marcus Person. Thank you for the $10. Hey, Notch. So, the whole concept of this stream tonight is fucking ridiculous at this point. We're reading about a Salvadorian blue-haired liberal girl, and Notch, Marcus Person, is in chat. This is great. Now I can't fuck up. No more reading faux pas. I have to be perfect for Notch. Did Notch say Zaxby sucks? So, fucking what the fuck? Why do you say that? Why do you say such a thing? Fucking Notch, Marcus Person. Don't listen to Notch. Where does Notch currently reside? What is the state of his being? I don't remember. I like the idea that there's like a conversation about Zaxby's and Notch in chat while I'm reading this. She tries different filters to add a touch of style to her selfie. The vivid filter doesn't give her a look to match her mood. So she tries the dramatic filter instead. Outside the bathroom, Sophia's 10-year-old, thank you for the $2, Dromney. Don't listen to Notch, Zaxby's is great. This is fucking intense beef going on in chat right now. There's like chat members beefing with Notch over fucking Zaxby's. Also, where are Zaxby's? Is it just a southern thing? Is it like a southern East Coast? Like what fucking chunk of the America is Zaxby's? Zaxby's is far inferior to Guthrie's? What the fuck is Guthrie's? What? Not just from the Canada of Europe. Outside the bathroom, Sophia's 10-year-old nephew, Ricardo Ricky Hernandez. I like the fucking Bills giving these like Spanish ass names. Ricardo Ricky Hernandez stares at the bathroom door like he's outside the bathroom door. He's like fucking mariachi outside the door with a strange distant look. He is rocking back and forth on his feet with his mouth open, wheezing a bit as he breathes. What the fuck is going on? Literally never heard of Guthrie's in my life. Yeah, Pollos Hermanos is better. Guthrie's is an Alabama chain? What the fuck? Is that how... Is there an NJ comparison to Zaxby's? I don't know that there's, like, New Jersey exclusive chains. There may... Like, there's much smaller chains. I'm trying to think, like actual fast food chains, though. I don't think so. Thank you, Notch Marcus Person, for the $2. Fuck Zaxby's, go to Zonglo's instead. That's what it sounds like in chat. Guthrie's, the fucking Zaxby's. It sounds like people just making shit up. I don't mean exclusive, I just mean other big chains. In New Jersey? Yeah, fucking everything's in New Jersey. It's like everything. I mean, most things. Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. Okay, Jersey Mike's, Moe's. I'm just listing fast food now. I'm trying to think like what maybe some niche chains. What's the sandwich shops? Thank you for the $4.99, Mr. Sinzim. Fuck the East Coast. Oregon is fucking hot right now. Jollibee is better. I regret buying the Swift too. And fuck Zaxby's. And draw me for the $2. Go to Jethro's Chop and Slop instead at this point. Jethro's Chop and Slop. First of all, fuck the East Coast. Go to hell. Oregon is fucking hot right now. That's because you're in Oregon. Jollibee. I do enjoy a Jollibee. They just, like, recently opened, like, the first Jollibee in New Jersey, I think, at the American Dream Mall. And I went there, like, around when it opened. It was fucking good. Virtual Insanity, thank you for the $2. Zonglo's killed my family. Eat Matei's Biggie. What the fuck is... You're making up Jethro's Chop and Slop, right? What the fuck? You made that up. Don't even... I hope that's not real. Fucking Jethro's chop and slop. You're making me Google this. It's not. You fucking asshole. Would you... If I write my own woke book like this, can I use that in the book? Like as the in-universe fast food restaurant? Jethro's chop and slop. Go to Billy Snip Clip Pip. Fucking making shit up. Jollibee's was pretty good though. That's Filipino, right? Meat and Fuck Kingdom. Thank you, Marcus Notch Person, for the $2. I can confirm Zonglo's killed Virtual's family. Loki getting the 8 fourth pounder at Zonglo's changed my life. Go to Stroker Barrel. See, now I'd like to write this book, and I'd like to have like chains of bullshit fast food. Have you had Floor Goes Gas and Ass? Not just crotch and slotch. I want to use these chains in my book. Fucking Jimmy John's is another sandwich place. Tell me, I want to know, like, if these chains aren't in your location of being. Like, sandwich shops, okay, fucking Subway, obviously, they got, like, a billion places. Isn't Subway, don't they have, like, the most locations out of any fast food in the country for some reason? Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, fucking, what's that one place? Crap. Have you ever had John's Jimmy's? I almost did today, actually, but I instead went to that woke, pickleball court place. Firehouse, yes. Have you tried Big Terry's Meatballs and Tender? We are not finishing this book. We're going through the first 3 chapters. What page is this? Well, there's 27 pages we have to read. Page 17. Okay, so 10 more. We're like 60% of the way through. James and Jonathan, the Jonathans. Has anyone, by the way, has anyone been to Bojangles? Any of you guys know about that? I'd actually like to know what you guys think of Bojangles, because I'd like to share an opinion on it. But I want to know what you guys, if you've been to Bojangles. Okay, it seems that unanimously the chat is deciding that Bojangles is heat. I had like a very low quality Bojangles experience. I had their dirty rice, I had a chicken sandwich, I had 3 tenders, and I had fries. I was a fucking hungry boy. I was devouring shit. I was fucking gobbling it up. And it was like pretty ungood. It might have just been a shit Bojangles, which I took. Oh my god, you know where I went to? Fucking 2 days ago. I took a picture of it. I can post. Hold on, where can I put? I can just pull it up actually on stream. You gotta fucking check out this place I went to. I posted it on my like personal Snapchat story, and fucking I had a clever remark. You shut your mouth. If you had a bad Bojangles experience, then you deserved it, you dirty bastard. Dirty bastard. Dirty bastard. Posted on Blue Sky. Okay, everyone go to Blue Sky. Actually, I'll do it on Blue Sky, fuck it. This place was I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I saw this place, and I was like, holy shit. I was gonna go to a restaurant, have like some kind of local thing. I saw this, I was like, I gotta fucking go there. Thank you for the love, will you, monkey? Let me see if I can find a good picture. There it is. Fucking look at this place. This place was... I'm gonna show you first. Everyone check Blue Sky right now. Shit's going down. Okay, I just posted it. Fucking, I have an opinion on this place. Are there any viewers, by the way, who reside in North Carolina? Fucking, the place was called Wiener Works. For those of you without a Blue Sky, I'm pretty sure you can just view it publicly without an account. Actually, I'll put the link in chat. I know someone who went there once. That's fucking insane. Thank you, Bearman 36,000 in chat, who says cock works. Anyway, I went to this fucking place because it was called Wiener Works. Shit was fucking gasseroni and cheese. I heard Adam Mike Matei wants to show you how his wiener works. This place was fucking good. I'm so into like hot dog joints. I could fuck up a wiener. Like goddamn holy shit. I'm a glizzy goblin, and I saw this place. I stopped. I was like, I gotta fucking turn around and go there. Went there. I got a foot-long hot dog. It was fucking delicious. It was mustard, onions, and slaw. Holy shit. They had fucking these amazing shoestring fries. It was an old place, little tiny place. What a fucking delicious ass hot. If you're ever in the area of Fayetteville, North Carolina, you gotta stop at Wiener Works. Foot-long shaboing boing. Have you ever eaten at Nathan's? Of course I have. You sure that wasn't a hospital? Oh yeah, they had the fucking chuck wagon sandwich. That's what the sign out front says. There's a sign out front that says, try our chuck wagon sandwich, whatever the fuck that meant. I did not try the chuck wagon sandwich, for those of you who would like to know. Here it is. Alright. Here. Just so it's on the VOD for convenience. The place was called Wiener Works. It was fucking delicious. If you're... Shud Mobile. If you're ever in the area, you must go to Wiener Works and get yourself a foot-long. As you can see on the sign here, try our chuck wagon sandwich. Whatever the fuck that meant. I should have tried it, to tell you the truth. But it's like it was an old wiener joint. It was fucking really good. I must say, I shan't tell a lie. Fucking Wiener Works gave me the works. Alright, why don't we fucking go? Outside the outside the bathroom, Sophia's 10-year-old nephew, Ricardo Ricky Hernandez, if you couldn't tell, I think he's Spanish, stares at the bathroom door with a strange distant look. He's rocking back and forth on his feet with his mouth open, wheezing a bit as he breathes, then grabbing tighter at his crotch. He lets his head fall on the floor. You ever need to piss so bad that you pass out? Marking a thumping sound. He then repeats the move as only an autistic child would. Okay, so he needs to piss so bad that he falls on the floor, and then he does it again? This is a great... For those of you just joining the stream, it's a chill stream tonight. We're just doing a little bit of reading. We're reading about Ricardo Ricky Hernandez, an autistic child who needs to piss, so he's grabbing his crotch and he falls on the floor, thumping his head. Okay, oh wait, Sophia, we said, what was the voice we would give Sophia? Fuck. What was the voice? Ever need to leak so bad you turn autistic? I think I'm starting to like this book. Yeah, this book's getting good. What the fuck? What was the voice for Sophia? Can you add an autistic pissing scene in your book? Oh, Jerry Seinfeld. Thank you, James. Yeah, my book's gonna star a pissing autistic child. Alright. Alright, just a few more seconds, Sophia says. She rejects the dramatic filter and moves on to the monochromatic filters. Silvertone might do it, but then again, maybe Noir would add the touch of dark angst she's looking for. I'm gonna give all the Spanish people Jerry Seinfeld, I think. I can't do another... I can't do a George Costanza. I need to go pee, Ricky yells with anger. The situation draws 8-year-old Angelica to the bathroom door. Angelica is Ricky's younger sister and a true angel. She produces a small, cheap phone. I thought they were going to talk about fucking the pissing autistic kid. It's going to be he produces a small puddle of piss. You want your phone? Ricky sees the phone, but his biological needs far outstrip his video game pursuits. I have to pee. I have to pee. Inside the bathroom, Sophia finally gives up on the suicide selfie. What the fuck? The past, 3 paragraphs... The past 3 paragraphs have been art. I want to frame these 2 pages. That wasn't Jerry, that was Paul McCartney. How the fuck are you mistaking... No. Do a South Park Chinese accent for Mexicans. I was considering doing like a Speedy Gonzalez for Ricky or some shit. Because the way Bill describes it here, it fucking feels like he's about to have a mariachi band walk in. Like he's gonna fucking introduce a Mexican character. It's gonna be like, Arriba! And then Ricky's gonna piss on the floor. I have to pee. I have to pee. Inside the bathroom, Sophia finally gives up on the suicide selfie. There's a sentence. She quickly deletes the picture, stands up, and takes a picture of the birds outside. She then types, I wish I was a bird, and hits share. Sophia fake flushes the toilet and opens the door to the bathroom. There to greet her is Ricky, young Angelica, and their mom Roberta. Ricky jumps past Sophia and starts to do his business right away. Sorry, Ricky, Sophia says without much conviction. Roberta, a tall, rotund woman. Rotund is one of my favorite words. I would never say fat. I would never I say fat, but the term rotund, something about it. Can we get music switches for different characters speaking? If I was more... Next stream we do this, I'll prepare more. I would 100% do that. I can get like Mexican music for this. Oh. A tall, rotund woman is Sophia's older stepsister. She pulls the door closed as Sophia clears it. What is this? Roberta asks. She grabs the blue part of Sophia's hair. Sophia smiles without protest. You like it? Roberta smiles and replies, You never cease to amaze me, little sister. Mom, seen it yet? Not yet. Down in the tiny basement is a cramped living space with a microwave and mini refrigerator. There's a small table to eat at. A couple chairs and 2 beds, matching figurines of Jesus and Mary, stand on top of the dresser. Sophia's grandmother, Estella, is sitting on one of the beds, whimpering. Next to her is Sophia's mother, Anna. Anna is a small but pleasant-looking Salvadorian in her early 50s. I've been described as that before. Her soft-spoken Spanish is gentle, but strong at the same time. Mama, nobody is left here. We're all here now. Wait, who said that? Is that Sophia talking? I'll give one of them like a Spanish. Thank you, I'm Adine. I just noticed the small cunt doing sign language in the bottom right corner. Thank you. Who said? I think this is Sophia talking, so I won't Mexican her. Mama, nobody has left them. We're all here now. Why would you stay with you? Who would stay with you? Estella wipes away a tear. My friend Clara will help me. Anna sighs as if this is an open, repeated topic of discussion. Estella has been showing early signs of dementia for almost a year, but now it seems to be getting worse. Mama, Clara is no longer with us, remember? Estella thinks about this just as Sophia comes down the stairs. Oh, who the fuck was talking to her then? Down the stairs and interrupts the conversation. Estella turns towards Sophia. Sophia, will you take me, won't you, my love? Sophia knows the conversation all too well. She smiles and sits next to her grandmother. If there is one person Sophia gets along with, it's her grandmother, her Abby. Yes, I will take you, Sophia says warmly. Estella wipes a tear. I don't want to die here. I want to die in my own country, in my own home. Sophia puts her arm around Estella. I want to go home too. Anna watches all this with her usual displeasure. Sophia, come here, Anna says, ordering Sophia. I'm getting the some of the voices mixed up because they're making it very unclear who's talking at times. Backsalade in chat. Bearman Spanish made me lose milk. Thank you for the sentence. Fuck. Sophia puts her arm around. I want to go ordering. Anna watches all this with her usual displeasure. Oh, I already read that. With a huff, she walks to the other side of the room, and sits on her mother's bed. How many times have I told you not to play with Abby like that? Anna asks in a low, angry whisper. You know she can't go back. And if she did go and pass away there, none of us could go to her funeral. Why not? Sophia asks defiantly. Stop acting dumb. You know why. We would not be able to come back. We are not here legally, yet. Then maybe we should just stay there, Sophia responds defiantly. Abby didn't ask to come here, and I didn't ask to come here. You just decided for all of us without even asking. You even made Roberta lie to my teacher about what I was doing, where I was going. I am your mother, and yes, I will make decisions for you. I'm sorry you can't respect that. You have no idea the danger you're in. The danger all of us are in. It just takes time to adapt to life here. Sophia shakes her head, unpersuaded. You've been here over 5 years and don't even speak English, she says. Anna frowns at Sophia with determination. Abby is not going back. Stop giving her false hope. Oh, I feel like the fucking Estella should have a different voice. The Mexican... What's like a Cockney British for like Estella? I'm right here. It was like Australian. Estella calls out from the other side of the room. I can hear you, you know. Anna looks past Sophia for a second and is about to say something, but then notices something under Sophia's sleeveless shirt. She grabs the material and pulls it back just enough to reveal a small bird tattooed just above her daughter's breast. Oh my god, what did you do? Oh, I got a little tattoo. Why? Why would you do that? Before Sophia can answer, her stepdad, her stunad Juan, bounds down the stairs. Fucking Juan. Juan is a pleasant man in his early 50s. He has a solid build with a warm smile, despite the fact that he is dressed in a work uniform from the Gulfstream Health and Fitness Club. He carries himself with dignity. Yes, he is just a cleaner of exercise machines. But solid work makes him one of the main breadwinners in the house. What's Juan's voice? What's Juan's voice? I did say Stunad. What's Juan's voice? Canadian for one? Okay. What's going on here? Juan asks when he sees that Anna is upset. Anna pulls back Sophia's shirt angrily and points to the tattoo. Sophia pulls away from her and covers it back up. Juan frowns. Sophia, why would you do that, eh? Sophia is more defiant than ever. Because I wanted to. Anna is still in shock. It makes you look like you are with a gang. Sophia snorts sarcastically. A bird? Seriously? Where did you get... Oh. Where did you get the money to pay for that? Anna asks. Fucking Memo? Memo? Memo paid for it. We both got one. Memo? Where did he get the money? He has 2 jobs, Mama. He works in a restaurant. And also a catering company. Memo is crazy. Stay away from him. He's not crazy. He's full of crazy ideas. That's why everyone calls him Memo Loco. I like him. He's different. If what is audible tonight is audible through the walls of this hotel room, whoever is in the room next to me must be thinking there's like a schizophrenic tea party going on in here. I lost where I was. I like him. He's different. Juan steps in, trying his best to be fatherly. Sophia, you are too young for all this, eh? It scares us. You are not getting involved with any gangs. Are you? I fucked up the accent there. I said no. It's my party, and you are not my father. Anna frowns when she hears this. Don't talk to Juan like that. Well, then he needs to stop talking to me like that. And with that, Sophia bolts out the room and up the stairs. Anna yells, Don't leave. Anna. Don't leave. I need your help upstairs in the kitchen. A rarely used railroad track crosses the street. What? A rarely used railroad track crosses the street near Sophia's house and runs into the maintenance yard for the New Jersey Transit trains. The sides of the tracks are covered in weeds, and the yard is filled with strange-looking contraptions used to perform various maintenance jobs up and down the rail line. Sophia walks down the track along the chain-link fence. With her phone in hand, she spots her boyfriend, Guillermo Memo Gonzalez. Guillermo Memo? How do you pronounce that? Guillermo Memo, I'm assuming, Gonzalez, on an electric delivery bicycle approaching on the other side of the fence. He is only 19 years old, but he has a look about him like he has big plans for where he is going in life. His eyes are bright and filled with hope. His smile tells you he is a force of positivity and a good guy all around. He's tall for a Latino. His build is thin. He has longish dark hair and dark eyes. His smile is warm and likable. He wears a Star Wars t-shirt displaying an image of Yoda peeking out over the top of a dirty white apron. Okay. Guillermo. I need a... Guillermo del Toro. I need a... Give him the Chili's voice. The Chili's voice? The Chili's voice. Are you the Chili's voice? Like, are you meaning like Burger King foot lettuce? Dirty white pansexual. Is he an ICE officer? No, Guillermo is. Thank you for the $10 virtual insanity. None of us are real. We're just hallucinations from those PE7 envy mushrooms. You were talking thanks to the influence of John Bourne. You were taking thanks to the influence to John Bourne. You need to stop doing heroin and admit yourself to an asylum. Thank you for the chat. Learn to read. I've been drinking, my friend. I was actually listening to Heroin by Lou Reed earlier today. I listened to the whole 14 minutes of it while walking. A very stereotypically nerdy accent because he has a Star Wars shirt, like a pushing up your glasses accent. Que paso? Memo asks as he walks. I need to, by the way, I hope you guys are keeping track of these. How many pages left in this chapter? I gotta fucking write down these voices for when we come back to this. I don't want to forget these. Que paso? Memo asks as he walks his bike on the other side of the fence. My mother found the tattoo. Memo realizes this is a big deal for Sophia. Oh, Mierda, hombre. Did she get mad? Sophia stops a bit angry. I told you, she was gonna think it was a gang ink. Memo stops and leans his bike up against the fence. It's just a bird, flying free, like in a dream. Sophia puts her hand on the fence. Memo tries to wrap his hand around hers from the other side, but Sophia pulls hers away. I just want to move out. Oh, that's Sophia. I just want to move out. Move in with me. I will make you a casita so so beautiful. You will never leave. It will be I guess casita's castle. It will be a castle with tall towers surrounded by a moat filled with giant alligators. Alligators? Sophia asked with a look of mocking fear. Yes, to protect you from ice. Sophia giggles at Memo's crazy description, but then gets serious. First she lawed, then she's serious. I want to take my abbey back to El Salvador. I know, you told me, but you're coming back, right? I don't think so. What? Por qué? I told you, I just don't feel at home here. And besides, they lied to me. They lied to you? Like what? I want to change his voice up. I don't like the nerd. Well, what's a better way I can do this? If I pinch my nose when I talk as him. I told you, I just don't feel at home here. And besides, they lied to me. They lied to you? Like what? They said El Salvador is too dangerous, and we'll be safer here. That's a lie. You can't go to school here, or even a mall without worrying about someone shooting you, or being picked up by ice. Yoda voice? I'm not doing fucking a G-Man voice. A G-Man voice? I can't do a G-Man voice. Stephen Hawking. I can make him like a robot. I can do like a Tomodachi synthesizer. I could try that. No, we already gave the gay man voice to fucking Schwitz. What the hell is his name? Steve Wozniak voice. I could try like a Tomodachi synthesizer voice. That might work. I want to like save the interesting voices for like frequent characters though. Bill voice. Or being picked up by ice. That is just a random. Back home, you have no chance. You know the gangs are going to get you one way or another. Hatsune Miku voice. I fucking love that Steve Wozniak quote you made. Thanks. Thank you, Charlie Kirk. That's not Herbert from Family Guy. I could do a Herbert from Family Guy. It sounds like Hubert from Family Guy. I could do. Should he just be Herbert from Family Guy? I need to get a. I need to point my finger. I need to put my finger on this voice. I'm gonna try Herbert. They said El Salvador is too dangerous, and we will be safer here. That's a lie. You can't go to school here, or even a mall, without worrying about someone shooting you, or being picked up by ice. But that is just random. Back home, you have no chance. You know the gangs are gonna get you one way or another. Sophia stands her ground. The new president has locked up most of the fucking what? The Pandilleros? Most of the Pandilleros. It's better now. Peter Griffin, he's canonically Mexican. Memo frowns. Yeah, as long as he's president. I gotta get like... But what happens when he is gone? Besides, there is no work back there for us. Just selling pupusas? Just selling pupusas on the street for $6 a day. whistle through your teeth. That's what I'm trying. I got like a thing in my throat right now. So I'm like...
Just selling pupusas on the street for $6 a day. But paying the same price as the store pay here. Here, if you work hard, you can make real money and buy what you want.
Memo turns and plays some rap music on his phone. He lip syncs along with the song and pretends he is singing to Sophia.
American dream ain't a single definition. From concrete cracks to open skies. Chase that fire in your eyes. Rewrite the narrative on your truth. Rise and take the prize.
Sophia puts her hand back up on the fence. This time she lets Memo lock hands with her. But my Abby doesn't want to die here. She cries all the time about it. Memo looks back at her seriously.
Pero, I have big plans for us, Aki. A place of our own.
Oh yeah? How are you gonna do that?
Come with me for a quick ride. I want to show you something.
I can, Sophia asks. I have to get back and help my mom.
It'll only take a minute.
I can.
I'll ride you back home.
Don't you have... Oh, Christ. There's like chunks of throat like revolving inside me. Ronald Reagan voice. I could do like a JFK for one of them. This is just... It is gay month. Oh, we have 1 minute till gay month. Oh, happy woke bisexual bill month. It's woke bisexual bill month, my friends. Now gay month.
My ship.
Oh, where did I even fucking stop? Don't you have to go back to work?
My shift just ended.
Memo says as he walks his bike toward a break in the fence. Sophia follows on her side of the fence until they meet at the opening. Then she slips onto the bike just in front of Memo and rides the saddle. Memo cruises through the streets, thrilled to have Sophia with him. He turns down an alley behind some shops and then pulls into a small parking lot under an apartment building. Where are you taking me? Sophia asks with a confused look on her face.
Right here.
Memo says atop the bike in front of a parking lot, space used to store what looks like construction materials.
You know what that is.
Fuck, I got like too much phlegm to do like the that. Memo proudly asks Sophia. Sophia looks at the mess with little incest. Uh-oh.
That Kidera is a $1 million business.
Sophia laughs. Whose parking space is this?
Me Tia, Auntie Paloma. She lives upstairs, but doesn't have a car.
Memo leads Sophia past a small cement mixer, metal rods, wood, and finally to something covered by a tarp.
Are you ready for something special?
Sophia is curious now. Yeah, sure.
Something very new.
What is it? Memo waves his arms.
Something so cool, people will pay anything to buy it.
Sophia gets frustrated. Okay, let's see it. With the flair of a true showman, Memo rips the tarp from its resting place and reveals an oddly but artistically shaped bench. Shaped bench made out of cement. Sophia isn't sure what she's looking at. What is that? Memo runs his hand over it proudly.
It's my first bench from my outdoor cement mixer. Cement furniture company.
Sophia looks harder. The bench looks more like a tiny bridge than a bench. P.U. Its top is smooth concrete, about 6 feet long and 3 feet wide, supported by 2 triangular shapes. The overall impression is artsy, even avant-garde, but cool in its own way.
Well, what do you think?
Memo asks. Sophia nods her head apprehensively. This is really a bench?
Yeah, I got the idea doing deliveries. Sometimes I go to these rich people's homes, I notice they buy all these expensive furnitures for their patios, but it's always covered up because it can't take the outdoors. My furniture solves that problem. You never have to cover this bench.
Sophia looks at the bench, reaches out and touches it. She nods her head again, but this time with approval. I like the way it looks. It's cool. Memo moves closer to Sophia with a look of pride. It's June 1st. It's Pride Month. With a look of pride on his face.
When I'm not thinking about you, I'm thinking about all the furnitures I could make. Tables, chairs, lounge chairs. Sometimes I think my head is gonna explode.
Sophia giggles.
I call this one La Sophia.
I'm enjoying Memo's character. Gay book for gay people during gay month. I like homosexuals. I love the gays. Thank you for that another $2, Marcus Notch person. This is like exciting. This should actually be like in the tabloids. I feel like outlets should be talking about this. Happy Pride Month, every pony. This is like gonna clear his name. It really will. Thank you for the $2, Notch. Memo reaches out to Sophia. She smiles at him, and they embrace. But then she pulls away with a sad look on her face.
What's the matter?
Memo asks. Who's saying this? Mommy, you're trying to go backwards? Okay.
Mommy, you're trying to go backwards to something that went to outer space and got sucked into a big black hole.
Big black hole. Notch Marcus person chat. What do you think about getting sucked into a big black hole?
You can't hold a river in your hand, me Carzon. You can't rewind the shifting sand. You can't ride a bike backwards to go forward. When I say I can make a home for us. Here, I'm no kidding.
I'm no kidding? Is that on purpose? Like, I feel like that's not correct.
I can do it. Just give me a chance.
Sophia looks at the bench, all the junk surrounding it, and the dirty parking area. It's not exactly her idea of a dream come true. She looks back at Memo and starts to say something, but Memo puts a finger over her mouth.
Just close your eyes for a second.
Sophia goes along with his wish. She closes her eyes.
Just let yourself dream.
Dream?
Yeah, just a dream. About the big house we live in.
Okay.
About the big house we will live in. And all that kind of stuff.
Sophia keeps her eyes closed and lets her mind go, but nothing particular appears. While she does this, Memo looks at her adoringly. He leans in and kisses her. Sophia responds warmly for a moment, but then suddenly pulls away.
What?
Memo asks. Sophia is suddenly frightened by Memo. What are you doing?
I'm just kissing you with some sunshine.
Memo half jokes.
It's a good thing.
Sophia shakes her head as if she is shaking off his spell. She really likes this crazy guy and the way he feels about her, but she just can't trust it. It can all go away so quickly, just like her life in El Salvador. All her friends, the farm animals, and most of her things just vanished. Okay. I think there's about 3 pages left, and we'll probably call it a night. But I'm excited. I like this Sophia line. Let's take a moment, take a little break. We're gonna talk about what we've been reading here. The Herbert voice is actually so funny. Well, she's 17 and he's 19, and he's like crazy and in love. So, I agree. I think the first chapter was about Jack O'Malley, okay? And I need to create a new note also, just so I have it, so I can log these voices. I cannot forget these for next stream. This book is enriching. Happy gay earbloods. This needs to be more erotic. Bill book voices. I have Jack O'Malley is Italian. I have what was the fucking Jack's friend? Fitz? Don't forget the Canada voice. Yeah, does anyone remember what was Jack's friend's name? Frank was the other guy who is Southern. Was it Fitz? Fitzy, thank you. Fitzy. Fitzy was... What was Fitzy? What was Fitzy? Next stream, you should give someone like a chain smoker voice box voice. I could get... can I get one of those and I could just do... I can make one of the main characters just have like a hole in their lung or their throat. Oh, Fitz was the gay voice. Thank you. All right. Then we have Sophia, Jerry Seinfeld. The mother's name was Anna, I think, right? Anna is Mexican. Estella was Australian. Stepdad was Canadian. And then Memo, Herbert. Okay. Method acting live stream. Am I forgetting anyone? Oh, Ricky. Fucking who was Ricky? I don't even remember. Oh, Ricky was the kid. I didn't even like give him a proper voice. If he comes back into the story, we'll give him a voice. Maybe he'll be like JFK. It's all for Bill. I think if Ricky comes back, he'll be JFK because I'm like almost certain I didn't stick to a voice for him. So the first chapter was about Jack O'Malley and his goons, and then the second chapter was about Sophia and her goons. Also, Black Mailman. I have a feeling he won't. I gave him like a kind of black voice, but a little bit also Italian. So if he comes, I'm sure he won't come back. But if he does, we'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's only. I mean, this next chapter is very short. It's was that 5 pages about. How much did you pay for this? I bought this book 3 times. I bought a physical copy from Amazon. I bought a Kindle copy, and I bought a copy on Apple Books. Thank you. At Bearman 3600's content breast. Bearman 36,000 was in chat, and now we have Bearman 3600's content breast. The slurs are hidden Easter eggs. Someone said that the N-word shows up in this book like 17 times or something. Is that true? I'm a little bit tempted to find out. Let me hold on. I can open you know what I'll do? I'll open my Apple Books copy of this and I'll search for slurs. I'm not going to read the part. I don't want to spoil anything. No. Okay, so whoever said that earlier was lying. I'm checking for like 2 other slurs. No, I think there's no slurs. The fitting slurs are not in this. What do you say we continue here? No place for hippies. This is chapter 3. Bro typed the N-word. Well, this is the Spanish, so, you know. Which slurs? too. Just the N-word and Spanish. Bill's adding them in a patch. The cover for the book on Goodreads is completely different from the Amazon listing. Is that right? Alright. No place for hippies. I'm not so sure about these. Mia, the realtor. Okay, well, everyone let me get out the notepad. Mia. Mia, the realtor. She could be JFK. Bill's channel racism update. Mia could be JFK. Mia could be... We already gave... Jack O'Malley has the Italian accent. The me voice. Bug fix patching, adding 4K instances of the N slur. Mamma mia. I'm thinking off the top of my head, the one I had like prepared was like I could do like a JFK, like an era Polly voice. Oh, who's a soprano? It's hard to stick to Polly. Donald Trump voice. I could do that maybe like later in the book, but it would have to be for like a very fitting character. Ralphie. Is this Jack? This is Jack and Mia are talking back and forth here. Is that what this is? Just so I'm aware. Biden voice. Ralph, like, how do you even do a Ralphie voice, really? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about these. Like, I can't. Michael Jackson voice. Older Michael Jackson voice. He's just The Sopranos is so long that I kind of forgot Ralphie's voice. She was a hooer. He's not like it's not like a too unique voice. It's just like a little bit squealier Italian. How many cocks you suck tonight? White Michael Jackson voice. He's just like
I'm not too sure about these.
like he's just like a you know, do a Doc Brown voice. Just have a voice be you screaming. I'm in a hotel room right now, and it's 12 at night. Isn't it kind of snickering? What? Mario Brooklyn voice. Jax didn't scream for one of them. I think I would do a scream for one of them, but I can't do that in my current setting. I think that's understandable. Michael Jackson is a twink. Doc Brown from... Oh, Doc Brown. Oh, fucking... Okay. I don't know why... I thought you said... I'm not sure about these. Like, I can't... Fucking Christ. How am I going to do this? Mario live action voice. That's just... Ralphie's voice is snickering, right? Yeah, like, kind of. I'm not sure about these. Mia the realtor says. Staring at the militaristic wall of trophies in Jack's den. I would have to say yes a few years ago, but the demographic is changing. Like, that's not unique enough. Here's what Dr. Zomboss. Marty voice? Marty's just like, I'm not too sure about these. Like, he's just like squeamier. Shaggy voice. The thing is about you saying do this voice is that I can't do every voice. I can do voices I can do. I'm thinking in my head, like, what the fuck can I do? Italian voice, I sucka the penis. We believe in you, Robert Downey Jr. voice. Make the racist one sound like Scooby-Doo. She could just be Chinese. Mel Gibson voice. I'm not you have to keep in mind, I'm not fucking Mel Blanc. I'm not sure about these. Like, you could just be like Jack O'Malley talking to like a really Chinese woman. We could do that. I'd have to practice some of these, Biff. Like, I have to practice some of these voices for next stream. Because I like some of the ideas that you guys are shitting out. I think it might be easier for me to just do Jerry Lewis. I could do like fucking, what's a voice? Oh, like Johnny Carson, John Lennon. I'm not too sure about these. No, like. I'm not too sure about these, Mia the Realtor says, staring at the militaristic wall of trophies in Jackson. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to, like... the thing is, I can do a John Lennon, Paul McCartney. I have so many other voices in my head. I have so many voices in my head that I'm, like, crossing wires, and I'm not able to, like, properly, you know? Like, I do John Lennon, and I just kind of revert to Seinfeld. I'm not sure about these. I would have said yes a few years ago. It's like I can do John Lennon, I just can't right now. Mike Tyson, Mr. Mosby. Do your Miyamoto voice. I'm not too sure about these. Mia the Realtor says, staring at the militaristic wall of trophies in Jackson. I would have said yes a few years ago, but the demographic is changing. We're seeing more progressive types. We're seeing more progressive types priced out the New York boroughs are moving down here. That's what I'm afraid of, Jack says sourly. Mia looks like she is in her 40s, but is really in her 50s. She's a fast-talking Jersey girl. This is... Hello! This is fast-talking Jersey girl, and she is well put together. Jack was pleasantly surprised when he opened his door and saw her for the first time. But from the moment she opened her mouth, things went south. The moment she opened her mouth, things went south. Hearing her discuss his treasured wall of honor so offhandedly has pissed him off. Well, how about they just fuck off then? He said F off, he wouldn't even say fuck. How about they just, fuck off then? They won't be here when they move in. Mia realizes this. Oh, Christ. Mia realizes she has hit a sore spot. A score pot? Maybe a little bit too much to drink. I had a little sippy poo that may have been inaudible recently. Mia realizes she has hit a sore spot. Jack's finance guy, Fitzy, warned her it was a forced sale. She knows passive-aggressive behavior comes with the territory. Jack points out the window and says, hopefully they'll notice a Navy ship or two at the end of the naval weapons pier in the bay. This area is the weapons depot for the Atlantic Fleet. It's a high priority target in nuclear war. Mia opens her eyes with a wide, sarcastic look. Oh, I make sure that the riddle factoid is boldly pointed out in the listing. That will really draw him in. Jack becomes stern. What am I getting at with this? This isn't a place for hippies. Mia gets a bi-curious look on her face. I'm not sure hippies still exist. Oh wait, I have a friend who's a hippie, so yeah, I get ya. I was born in this house, Jack says with an edge of irritation in his voice. Mia is honestly surprised by this. Really? True. Bill is Grok's pen name. Shit. Is this the right? Yeah. That's a rare these days, Mia replies, staring intently at Jack. And you lived here your whole life? Almost. My sister lived here after her folks died. I was off in the military, and she got married. Raised a couple in this hyphen here. Take note of this hyphen. What does that mean? What does that hyphen mean? Raised a couple of military brats as we moved around and eventually ended up in Florida. But then my sister moved to Greece, and I moved my family here. You and your wife are still together? She didn't feel as much as home here as I did. She moved back to Florida. And are your kids? A boys? A girls? A boy and a girl. Lost my son now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. And your daughter? Move to the left coast. The left coast. That's not what people say. Moved to the left coast, Los Angeles. Hooked up with a musician. What are they doing? Monkey business. Music business. Mia decides she doesn't want to go much further than on the personal front. She takes an... Oh, wait, this isn't even him, in quotes. Mia decides she doesn't want to go much further than this on a personal front. She takes another look at around the room. From what she has, from what she has seen, the house needs some serious updating. To her, the whole place has a stale and musty feeling to it. Ooh, I love a good stale and musty feeling. It happens when people age and don't move on from their homes. The home becomes frozen rusty and stagnant without fresh blood. The kitchen looks like something out of the 70s, complete with drop-down ceilings and fluorescent lighting. The countertop has a thin layer of grease, or dust, or is that dust? Who knows? The living room has the same dusty feel to it. The furniture is hopelessly unappealing and poorly arranged. The bedrooms are like Egyptian tombs, best aired out before entering. Mia sighs. Jack, she says, this house could be great with summer work, but if we want to sell fast, we have to stage it. Jack frowns. What does that mean? It means we take your furniture out and put it in storage. Then we place rented the furniture here. Rented? Yes, for a price like this. I think we could stage it for around $7,500. Are you really a real estate person, or did Fitzy send over some crazy for fun? Mia has pretty tough skin, but Jack is starting to irritate her. Fitzy tells me you need to sell. So, oh wait. Fitzy tells me you need to sell, so I'm giving you my best advice. On accomplishing that career. Well, maybe Fitzy is more of a hurry than I am. No way I'm paying for rental furniture, but this place is still a good house. I will sell it on my own. It'll sell on its own. Mia sighs with frustration. Okay, well, you know what they say. There's a bone for every dog. But at bare minimum, you need us to do some serious cleaning around here. Jack looks around the living room. Where are we talking about? Mia switches to wrap-up mode. Oh, well, how about everything you do? Jack frowns. Okay, so that was chapter 3. I gotta say, we're not gonna, the Gods of Steam, we're not gonna continue chapter 4. I encourage you all to buy this book. I think it would be great if we all could own this book, and it's fairly inexpensive. It's something around $10 on Amazon. If you all could own this book, we could read this together. We could all have a civilized discussion at the end of every chapter. Let me just say, I'm enjoying the book so far. I'm curious to see how Sophia walks herself into Jack's life. It's going to be interesting to see. I'll buy a copy signed by you and Bill. Book club. Honestly, I legit might buy it. I was unironically reading along. I fully encourage you to. I think that's like that makes this a little bit less unethical of me to read a book on stream. And I like Bill, and I think you should support Bill because Bill's awesome. Like completely and unironically, I love Bill. As I've said before, I hold no ill will towards Bill. But like I've said, of what I've read so far, I like the Jack O'Malley character, this rough and tough MAGA, like conservative, red-blooded meat-eating American, doesn't fucking. This is the type of guy who fucking cracks a cold one open, puts his feet up. He's not a fucking sissy. He's no fucking Mary. He's not a goddamn Nancy boy. All right. He's the type. He does not drink his beer with a straw. Okay. Oh, I forget. Did I just fuck me? I forgot to change the goddamn music for the third chapter. I was supposed to change the music every chapter. Son of a bitch. Well, this will play then while we discuss the closing thoughts. Type to put a cig out on his daughter's forearm. Yes. The Sophia character is interesting. I like how he couldn't stick to if they speak Spanish or not. Like the first 3 back and forths were in Spanish and also English. It was explained that the characters spoke in Spanish a full sentence, then repeated the exact same sentence in English. Why would the characters do that? I don't know. It makes sense for the reader. But from the reader's perspective, I don't know why you wouldn't just specify that, like, discussing in Spanish and then all the text is in English, instead of, like, them having, like, so they spoke Spanish 3 times and then the rest of it they just spoke English. And the 3 times they did speak Spanish, they also spoke English. I feel like that is a thing that doesn't, I feel like you maybe just say once they're talking in Spanish and then you just have the text in English. And then when they are talking in English, you specify it, like, in English, Sophia says, blah, blah, blah. First book for only bilingual people. I hope Jack discovers his bisexuality. Well, it wouldn't be a woke bisexual Bill book without a bisexual, awakening. That's the word. I showed the AT&T router video to my friend, and he only realized it was fake when we got to the new Super Mario Bros. Wii demo button. There was someone on Twitter who shared a screenshot of that, and it got like 15k likes. And it was like, I guess it was an autistic person, because I had some interaction with them, and they specified that they were autistic. I guess they were just like very autistic because they like completely unironically thought that was an actual thing. Like, they watched that whole video and believed it, but they, like, specifically were surprised with the new Super Mario Bros. Wii demo in the AT&T Minecraft router menu, that they shared it on Twitter, and, they, like, just shared the screenshot, and they were like, I find it so weird that Minecraft was released on AT&T router, and it included a demo of new Super Mario Bros. Wii. And it got like a bunch of likes because people were just thinking it was a jape, like it was an online goof. But it it was just silly. And I think I responded with a picture of Scrupulous Fingor. Autistic Lives Matter. Hope Jack discovers his bisexuality. Maybe it's a critique of neoliberalism. Ask Bill to do the official audiobook for Great Day. Has he done... I don't think an audiobook is available of this. I mean, if it is, could you fucking imagine? I don't think so. On Amazon, no. Kindle and paperback. If you want the Kindle copy, it's $9.99. Paperback is $12.99. Like, that's, like, fucking inexpensive for, like, a 300-page book. I want Miyamoto to personally show me how he fists men. I only realized the video was a joke when Steve Wozniak was brought up because I read his autobiography. Steve Wozniak is, like, unironically a fucking, like, dope-ass, like, very important person. Do more real Minecraft versions, please, like Minecraft Sega Dreamcast Edition. I would do them. I guess I kind of would. I like doing, like, satirical parody shit. And like the whole original idea of it was like that I would do weird versions of Minecraft videos, and I just became synonymous with that. So people would be like, do fucking another weird Minecraft version video. And I got to a point where it's like, is that just my thing? Okay, here's another weird Minecraft version video. It fucking doesn't exist. I made it up and it's bullshit. Thank you for the $2 Notch Marcus person. I remember AT&T Router Edition, good times. And fucking thank you Dementia Slideshows for the Canadian 2. Fartman, you need to visit Saskatchewan. I could do that. Next drunk speedrun stream will be to fund a plane ticket to Saskatchewan. You can actually turn some old routers into really shitty computers. I remember watching this thing a while ago. People talking about like it was like a life hack on like TikTok or some shit. How you can just go get like shitty like cable boxes. Like they all have like hard drives in them. They got like meaty hard drives in them. And it's like, oh, go get a shitty cable box and take the hard drive out of it, and you can use it as a hard drive. You'll have all the storage, but they're so fucking slow and shitty. The hard drives they use for cable boxes, like the DVRs. Your reading made the rodents in my chimney shut up. I've done the cable box thing before. Bearman, Saskatchewan vlog when Minecraft and Switch 2 guy. That is your legacy. The thing I always found like funny about the Switch 2 thing, by the way, is like I still get called a grifter and stuff for that. Like I did one video. That's the thing. There was a guy, his name is Xander, I think. It's Xander. And after I did that Switch video, his whole channel, he's surpassed me. When he first reached out to me, he was like below 100k, I think. He surpassed me at this point. But he does like a lot of these like Nintendo bad videos. But it was like around when I did that Switch 2 video, he reached out to me. He was like, hey, like I'm doing my own video. You want a cameo in it? And I was like, yeah, okay. And he was like, here, just like write, I need you to write like 4 lines. And I was like, okay, here's 4 lines. I'll write them and I'll send you the voice clips. You can just throw them in your video. So he did. But like, there's a guy who like, he just milks that shit. Xander J, I think it is. They're also super loud. I use some of those drives for my backups. Wow. You should not fucking trust those shitty ass DVR hard drives. But I don't know, I got people who like still call me like a grifter and shit. It's like I did one video on it. I don't know if you like you just peek at my channel. Like I'm not talking like I do videos about meth now. Like Half-Life, Benadryl, and like what I don't know what the last thing I did before that was. But like I'm not I'm not like pulling in 100k views every day, every week, just doing Switch 2 videos. Like what the fuck do you mean grifter? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I just do whatever the fuck I feel like. Grifting is fun. I kind of want to like parody grift. That's the thing. Like I've thought about it. Like I'm doing like I don't know. Like I kind of want to do another Switch 2 video, but just make it like complete bullshit, just to fuck with people. Everyone was like, "Oh, here he goes again." It's like, okay, I want to do like a bullshit Switch video. I'll call it like fuck. I don't know. I'll have to think up. I'll think something up. But I would do like a same video in the style of the Switch 2 video, but just make everything up. Like everything's just bullshit horseshit. Just to fuck with people, because it pisses. I fucking hate everyone. I fucking hate everyone on the internet. Everyone, like, I just hate it. And I just want to fuck. I just want to fuck with them, make them feel like idiots. Just start making shit up about a soul trapped in your Switch. I'll just like make up like issues with the Switch like that don't even exist. Like the Switch's fan is so fucking loud. You can hear it from the other room. Thank you, Mr. Sinzin, for the 499. Can you do Bandit's Belt next? Extremely dark bluey fanfic that got me invested somehow. Please read it, I beg of you. What the Bandit's Belt? And not just Marcus Person, who again I'd like to thank for being here for today's stream. Very exciting, big cameo. Notch Marcus Person in chat today. For the $2, please do the BS Switch video. Yeah, I can do that. I just have to write it. I've been on like a hiatus of. I did a stream I talked a little bit ago the thought of editing and writing makes me sick to my stomach right now, so I'm like not doing anything at the moment. I finished up the Half-Life video because I was working on that for so long. I like finished that. You should make Bill VPN a real website and steal people's money. I honestly hate everyone too. The Switch 2 has a gay porn website automatically installed. Like it's pushing some woke agenda or something. Whenever I load up the dedicated porn app for the Switch, it always Google casts my grandmother's room TV, and it won't stop. There's 6 in every Switch. Love the Half-Life bit, by the way, thank you. Like, it would have to be things that are believable at first. That's like the science behind writing the shit like the AT&T router video. Is that it has to be believable up to a point. Because it's not even that, like... Well, I like the idea that there's a point for everyone where they're like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. Like, for some people, it's the new Super Mario Bros. Wii demo. For some people, it's the Jared Knobbenbar, mother of 4, being stabbed to death by Artie Lang. For some, it's the fucking Goomba amiibo. Yeah, I would say shit like the Switch 2 like is funding like an LGBTQ like thing, and Nintendo's not telling people about it, and I'll just like pull up some fake charts and like proof like of bullshit contracts and stuff of Nintendo like giving money to like woke agendas or some stupid crap. Why do upload videos at 3 a.m.? That's right. But then I'll like, the thing is though, I have to like give some actual things that are like just factual, like objectively wrong. Like shit like you can't even play, you like, something like you can't, fuck. First one say anything for 2 hours, stop streaming and go eat Taco Bell right now. I was thinking about that actually, that might have to be the move, to tell you the truth. Like if I like throw in there like, and none of the Switch 1's games even work on the Switch 2, like that's gonna fucking set people off. That's gonna make people like storm to the comments and just say, okay, you're fucking talking out of your ass, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like a statement like that would fucking melt people. I didn't believe the comparison of Nintendo fans to Disney adults until very recently. It occurred to me that like, wow, they just actually are. Like, I don't even interact with them anymore because it's just like fucking embarrassing to watch. You can't easily play Switch games that require the IR sensor like Switch 1-2 Switch. Like, yeah, that's a statement that's just correct. You have to have the old Joy-Cons and connect them. But like I need like just an objectively very obviously wrong statement. Like kind of early on, like not too early on to where people just click away. But like it has to be in there so that people just fucking lose their minds. Just have screaming in the background very subtly whenever Mario's on screen. I'll have shit like, I'll just say like Nintendo needs to just become a third-party company and put their games in other consoles. Does the shitty 2-screen Mario Party minigame work on the Switch too? I don't know actually. It probably does. I can't imagine. It probably just has weird connectivity shit. Like that minigame that's from Super Mario Party. I think there's two minigames where you can connect multiple Switches to. No, I'm sorry. There's 3. It's fucking Banana Comma Split, Shell Shocked Deluxe, and then the other one is, it's a puzzle game. I don't remember the name of it, but it's you put together these like 8-bit Mario sprites and shit. For that, it was designed for the Switch 1, like the screen size and all that. So if you go use a Switch OLED or a Switch Lite, it just like connects weirdly because the screen sizes are slightly different. So I imagine with a Switch 2, because the Switch 2 is a bigger screen than all 3 Switch models, it probably just fucks up weird. Especially if you're like using like a Switch 2, a Switch Lite, a Switch OLED, and a regular Switch, it's probably like it's probably weird as shit. The baseball one, I don't think the baseball one uses 2 switches at all. I think it's that one you can do in tabletop mode. There's like 3 different ways to play that. Nintendo Switch 2 supports Bill VPN. When's the Mario Party stream? It'll happen. I'm in a hotel right now, so I was actually gonna do a Tomodachi live stream tonight. I thought about it because I did get the I did get Bill. I got that whole. Remember I said I was gonna get that whole shit set up with the Tomodachi Life, the drawing crap. I did get it set up. I ordered one of those little Raspberry Pi Pico things, and fucking I hooked up the program. I figured it out. And I got it to work. And I did get Bill on the island. And, so that'll be a stream soon. That'll probably be like the last Tomodachi live stream for Living the Dream. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna do that, but my Switch is like somewhere in the car and I can't fucking dig for it in a parking garage. Say the Switch 2 can't connect to Wi-Fi without Bill VPN, and then advertise it again. That's actually not a bad idea. But you wouldn't even want to connect your Switch to the internet unless you're using today's sponsor, Bill VPN. I'd have to find like a new phone number. Let me take note also. I have to write down. Mia was Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, I think that could be a good video. I just like fucking pissing off idiots. It's not that I wouldn't say it's rage baiting, because I feel like rage baiting is you're doing something. I mean, I guess it is by law rage baiting, but rage baiting, it feels like you're taking advantage of normal people and getting them riled up for no reason. Like this specifically would be taking advantage of fucking idiots. You know, is there a better term than rage baiting? Rickroll phone number? That's too obvious. I think of something. I'll like have leaked Nintendo documents that are complete bullshit, like showing that the Switch 2 is secretly failing. Oh, hi AMJ. Marcus, person, please don't call me a slur. Oh, also, the fucking Minecraft jokes. Well, hey, speaking of hey, I'm gay. You were name dropped in like a non-zero amount of them. This is what a fucking stream this is, by the way. We have Hey I'm Gay and Notch Marcus Person interacting in chat. Plants vs Zombies 3. What? Only on Bearman 3600 streams would you ever see something like this. Say the Switch 2 is watching some random. What? Is say the Switch 2 is watching some random VTuber in the background, like how Opera GX did it. You know you got all the advancements in MC3DS. Can you do that again on Vita? I could do that. Minecraft's fun. It just takes a lot of time. Say Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 doesn't work on Switch 2 because it doesn't have Wiimotes. I would say it's Chudder. I would say like I like the idea of this, and I have to take note of like the things I'm saying here. I think that there is a very good way to do this, and it would not be rage baiting. It would be. I don't like the word trolling. I want like a new word. I want someone to invent a new word for me. It's not rage baiting. It's not trolling. This is specifically taking advantage of fucking idiots. Opera GX had a controversy where they forced every instance of Jopra EX to watch a random VTuber in the background artificially inflate their views. Is that right? Edging them on. Schwebel. Hey MJ, I had one of your fans join my Discord server asking if I'm trans, and my mods having no clue what the fuck they were talking about, took it as harassment and banned them. Tomfoolery. Yanking their chain skin. That was tomfoolery. I'm in your Discord. I joined it because I wanted to post a picture of the Lance versus Zombies little dinglings I found when I was in Savannah, Georgia, at a little knick-knack doodad shop. But I can't post images in it, and I don't know why. I think that's like a Discord level thing. I don't know enough about Discord to know why I couldn't, but I ended up tagging you in my Discord so you could see the Lance for Zombies. Tomfuckery is a word I'm not against. I like the idea of tomfuckery. That might be it, actually. Tomfuckery. Okay. I could do a... Can I do a poll on mobile? No, I can't. My server is full of dumb gay babies. Do not talk there. That's okay. My server is full of what is sometimes Klansmen, so it's like half of the server seems to be like woke. And then like every so often there's like a communist. I don't know what the fuck goes on in there anymore. Tomboy maxing, master of baiting. I like tomfuckery. I could do a poll if anyone else has better words. Let me see. Poll. Tomfuckery. They have to be like creative words. Stalin was woke, actually. Communists are woke. Okay, well, you know what I mean. Notch said gas baiting. Gas baiting. Tomfuckery. Gas baiting. MAGA cock tugging. There are a lot of trans racist people I saw on Twitter. That's just Twitter. Blasphemy? Yeah, but blasphemy is a word, you know? Like, that's the issue. What if we called it lying? Right now we have tomfuckery, gas baiting. If I see any other good terms. Bill baiting. Okay. Dilly-dallying. The dilly-dallying is like a word, though. Dilly... like, dilly or dally. Those are both... Those are things that could be put into the word. Cock twisting. Cock twisting's not bad. Bill biting. Foolster baiting. Maggering, Jimmy rustling. Bill rustling. Billy dally. Billy dally. Billy dallying. I got one more slot. Billy dally. Something with Jimmy rustling. I'm fond of that. Bear lighting, Gilbert baiting. Socially malnourishing. Moseying around, Jimmy wrestling a bunch of hot twinks. Now there's a sentence. Alright, I think these might be the best ones we're gonna get. These three. Gear grinding. Maybe something to do with bear. Notch humor, cock punching. Hey, I'm Jaying. Mill grinding. Bear lighting might be a contender. Bear lighting. I like the idea that we have a lot of okay, tomfuckery, gas baiting, billy dallying, and bear lighting. The thing is about billy dallying is that it's not like a term for troll. Tomfuckery could be like a general term. Like a general term for what I'm doing here is I'm committing some tomfuckery. Poll just opened a chat. You tell me, my friends. This is genuinely such a nothing conversation. What do you think all these streams are? Have you ever tuned into one of my streams and I'm having like a coherent... Would you rather I discuss politics and the State of the Union? Personally, my favorite of these is tomfuckery. I feel like that's very on brand for me. This is my first stream. Oh, well, they're all this. Last stream, I'm not even joking. Last stream, I talked about Israel for 3.5 hours. I'm not fucking joking. Just reported the poll for terrorism. Thank you, Naj. I will become a stain on your reputation. I'm gonna... Okay. 23 votes. At 25 votes, I'm gonna close this poll. 2 more votes. Get your votes in. Make it count. 24 votes. 1 more. In Chapter 5, he loses all his money in Bearcoin. Stuck at 24 votes. Someone vote. Someone vote again. I don't care. Oh, 25. The winner is... Tomfuckery with 40%. Billy dallying with 28%. Gas baiting 20%. And bear lighting for 12%. I feel like the way to describe most of what I do is tomfuckery. Perhaps that could be like a genre. Videos that are just bullshit. Like the true review videos, that's all tomfuckery. The AT&T router video is tomfuckery. And next I will do a Switch 2 video, which is merely tomfuckery. Fucking hell, I haven't even been watching for 2 minutes and I got even more ads. I don't know how the fuck you're getting ads because I've had ads turned off. I'm not shitting you. I've had ads been delayed, paused. There's 60 seconds left on the ads delay right now. I don't know how you're getting ads, and I'm gonna delay it more here. But Billy dallying is really good. Shake my head. Fucking dude, gas baiting was better. I really do like a lot of them, but something about tomfuckery. It's important. It makes sense to people who weren't here. Tomfuckery. I feel like tomfuckery is self-explanatory. Billy dallying, like you had to be there. Like you gotta watch my streams. Bear baiting was I liked also, or bear lighting. Bear baiting might have been bear baiting or tomfuckery. Like I a little bit wants it to be branded Tom Cuntery. But another part of me is like, eh. Bear fuckery. Alright. Listen. I've had a lovely time. Put a ton of AI ads on screen and don't mention it in the video. I think I'm gonna throw in the towel. I need to eat something. I think it's very unhealthy to Tom Fuckery 3600. It's very not good to eat right before you sleep. But you know what? I'm fucked. I got stomach ulcer going on right now. I need to eat. Go eat, girl. Go piss, girl. Listen, kiddos. We're going to continue this book. I highly, in the description of this live stream and the VOD, you can find a link to this book on Amazon. Of course, I'm not sponsored, I'm not affiliated, but be a mensch. I think Bill's a great guy. He just wants the best out of the world. And I recommend you buy the book because if we do come back to it, which I think I'd like to eventually, I think it would be great for you guys to read along with me. We can discuss the chapters together, and we'll have a good time. Sleep right before you eat. Go to Cane's. I don't think there's a Cane's anywhere around here. Thank you for joining me on this slightly fucked stream, Wi-Fi wise. I'm not paying for hotel Wi-Fi, so I'm using my phone's mobile hotspot. And I'm sure there were a few moments in the stream where some shit did go down. But, I'm still on my way back to New Jersey. I'll be back in, like, 4 days, I think. Once I get settled back in, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing YouTube-wise. I'll see. I'm not sure. But until then, thank you all very much for joining me today. And, I'm Bearman. I haven't wasted your time. Thanks for watching.